ancestors were living in Africa. That's how wild. Like, if you let her outside, she's probably the best hunter I've ever seen. She has a cage like at my daughter's house, and birds would fly through the cage, and she would catch them like nothing. Yeah,
Those
they
are
would.
they're like there's some killers, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're so she is thinking about maybe giving it to an acreage or something because it needs to be free. It needs to be like it's an indoor cat, but she loves hunting. Let's just say that she loves hunting. So she actually climbed up this wall here behind me and went in the rafters. She's about this big, but she
Well,
fit in like this. I don't know how she scaled the wall, climbed in there, and then she got out. It's a great cat, but yeah, they make me a little nervous. So how you been?
shoot, doing okay. I'm just trying to hook everybody up here, trying to get Twitter on. I know you. I've been on with Twitter quite a bit and
Oh yeah,
watching. I hear on your channel and then Rick's, and so just a
were
fascinating
you? Oh yeah,
conversation.
were you in the comments during Rick's show?
Yeah, KG put me as a moderator, and
Okay,
I don't know if you remember or not. We did the Catholic stuff, and
yes,
yeah, and then the 5 hour marathon and all that.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they all
yeah.
kind of run
Well,
together. So yeah,
I remember you from you're I think you had my
9
back
through
when it came
14.
to yeah exactly with Willie, Free Willie. I remember that. I think that's
Yeah,
the first time I saw you on there. So that was awesome.
yeah.
That was good
We're
times.
just
That
here.
was
We're in the last days, man. So it's
yeah,
urgent. Like there's too many liars out there, and some are spreading it unknowingly, and so you know, I'm not saying I'm perfect or nothing by any means,
right.
but just to be able to be a person that's willing to say, hey, this is true, and I can say that this is true because it came out of the Bible. Spend time there, and then because you'll forget it watching, media, social media. I mean, you name it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's true. Like the first thing I do when I get up in the morning, I have to read. I've tried it. I've tried other methods where I'm like, you know what? I won't read in the morning. I'll read at lunchtime, or I'll read in the afternoon, or I'll read in the evening, and the day just gets away from me. It just gets away from me. So for the past 4 years,
Amen.
like clockwork, between 5 and 7 doesn't mean I read the entire 2 hours, but that is my window of excellence. That's my window where I read is between that. It might only be a half an hour.
Wow.
I don't know, but that's my reading time that I protect with everything.
Bro, I have to tell you this. I thought this was the neatest thing. What's up, Twitter? Oh, he's still peeing, probably. Uh,
Could be.
but no, you inspired me, man. This is
Oh,
pretty
hello.
neat. You said how your wife had prayed for you
Yes.
to in that way. Well, for me here, I did kind of the opposite for my better half, and I mean, she is on fire for the Lord, and there was a point in time where it was not, it wasn't very friendly, but man, I just praise God, I sleep so much better, so much better at night. But you
Yes.
inspired me with that to pray for her,
Yeah.
and it was like instantly. So I was like, whoa,
Yeah. That's awesome. I appreciate that. My oldest daughter now reads every day as well. So funny.
oh man, that's
Yeah,
awesome,
it's
man.
good. It's contagious. Hey, Tweeter, did you shave?
Yeah, actually, I
He
did.
did.
Thank you.
I could tell. I could
Thanks for
tell.
noticing.
You're welcome. That's why I'm here, bro. Here for
I,
you.
I, I all day. Oh, I'll enjoy that water there. I
Mm.
can have none.
Bobby Boucher.
Don't- so
Bobby
hi.
Boucher's mama.
How's everybody doing?
Good, doing good. Just had to
Oh,
get some scripture in us.
oh, good.
Yeah.
Hey, so the weirdest thing, not to derail whatever you guys were talking about there, I missed part of that. Um, but so Palm Sunday was
Yes.
March 29th this year.
Yes.
January, February,
Yesterday.
March.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
And in
Oh, it
33
was.
AD, Palm Sunday was also on March 29th.
Yeah. It's
Is
crazy.
that weird?
It
And
is weird.
how many times does that happen? Like how
Uh,
often is it?
I think it was like once in the last 1993 years, but don't quote me on that.
I kind of want to ask AI.
Wow, that's
Should I
crazy.
go? Should I go ask Google?
Go. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay,
Go
all right.
ahead.
Let's do this here. Let me
I think it
and
is interesting because even Wednesday coming up, that is, yeah, in a couple of days is Nissan
weather.com.
15,
Is it
and Friday is
fit?
Nissan
Okay, it is
17,
15.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay. Friday is
which is,
the 4th.
I believe so. I
How
believe so.
let's see
Hmm.
what comes up in the search. How to increase CPU performance. Oh, how to screenshot on Mac. How to train your dragon. How many days until Christmas? It could be my birthday soon. Will you buy me something?
I have seen
Oh
like the
no,
people.
I get what you're saying there. That was bad.
Buy me something now.
Oh man.
How many? Okay, wait. All right, serious time. How? Otherwise, I can't concentrate. How many ounces in a cup? How many people are in the world? How many Avatar movies are there? Too many. How many times has uh Palm Sunday fallen on March 29th? Enter. Let's see. Relatively infrequently, notably in 2015, 2026, 2037. Wait, that's 3 times.
Wow.
How many more times?
Have y'all
It-
seen
it-
that too? Where like the 4th, I think Bro Chooch posted it. I didn't know it was like 726 days from the eclipse in April, I guess, a couple years ago, whatever.
oh, it
Have
happens
y'all
kind
seen
of a
that?
lot. No. What? No. I
Yeah,
have
I
not
just thought
seen.
that he said, "Do with it what you will." I mean, not a numerology thing, but it was just kind of neat to see that. I was like, "Wow, okay."
What
Can
was
you
that again?
can you do me a favor, Tweeter? Can you not flap your gums while Skiz is talking? Can you do that?
Nope.
Yeah, dude.
It's just a reflex, eh? That's funny.
I mean, I wish I could. I would love to. I would love to do that.
It's
I would.
so rude. It's so rude, man.
Well,
I think it was him. I'm trying to see if I can. I like your triple encore though, man. That was sweet. I had to
Yeah.
double check. I had to, yeah, or triple check.
Yeah. It's like, what's going on? Why is this guy just going off the air? Why does he keep coming back and bowing and they're like throwing tomatoes at him?
Oh no.
I'm just going to be a Pez dispenser. I used this in a different
Oh,
show.
you still have that? Awesome.
Yeah,
That is
yeah. I
You
was the
still
only
just-
one who dressed up.
that's a Pez.
oh, hey, I have this one. I don't know if y'all ever saw this. Uh, it was very it's still on there. Check this out. Tell me if it switches.
Okay, so you're still in
Yep.
the.
It looks like someone's that's Beavis and
Like
Butthead or something.
I don't know. It's just like they're kind of like looking around if anybody's in there, kind of thing. About as creative as I could get. Yeah, some
That's
some
funny.
weird picture. I was trying to match you there, but I'm not as
Well,
fancy.
you failed.
I know.
You're not a Pez dispenser. Only I can be a Pez dispenser.
Oh man, my jaw's hurting now from smiling so much.
Well, stop that right now.
I need
The
some
best
ice
medicine.
for my cheeks.
You stop that laughing. Haven't I told you? If you don't stop that laughing, you're gonna laugh yourselves to death. Name that movie.
Laugh yourselves to death. I
Waterboy.
don't know.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Oh,
Man,
classic.
man.
Classic.
Judge Doom.
1985.
87.
September. Is it 87?
I think so.
Oh,
I had it on VHS.
okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You know what was great about VHS tapes? I got to be honest with you guys. When we used to have a couch and kids would jump on it, they'd break the legs. You could stack 3 or 4 VHS tapes and level that sucker off. And it was so nice.
You know
I
what I
miss
loved
those
about
days.
VHS tapes?
What's that?
You could tell if a person was kind or not.
Ah, that's true. I was not kind on many occasion. I would just return it.
Oh, you get.
And then you
Yep.
get the
You'll get
99
home
cent
and try to watch a
surcharge.
new movie, and it'd be all the way. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Poor etiquette. Like, I never thought about anyone else watching that movie at the end. I would kind of put it towards the end to show the cliffhanger, and all of a sudden people are
oh,
watching it,
oh,
and they're like, no,
Oh.
oh
the
no, Darth
Titanic
Vader is
sunk.
Luke Skywalker's father.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
no.
like, Luke, I am your father. No, they didn't rewind it.
I
Oh.
took great pleasure in charging the additional 99 cent fee and popping those things into the little VHS
Oh, yes,
rewinder.
I remember those.
And of course, you had to have the blue VHS tapes that would clean it out. You know, the
Oh,
cleaner
yes.
tape.
Oh yeah, you get the tape cleaner. Oh man, you got to
Yeah.
clean your VCR heads. My dad figured out how to get around that without having to buy one though. He had extra long Q-tips, and he would just
Oh,
stick
yes, with
open the
alcohol or
little
something.
flap. Yeah, and it worked
It did work.
really
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
much better, I would say.
That's blue on
I
like a.
I used to have a DVD duplicating company at one time, and a VHS duplicator. So I had like 6 or 7 of them running in the basement. So them was the days, man. You know, another good thing about a VHS tape is if you're watching a movie and you stop the movie, you can put it away, come back a year later, put it back in, and you right where you left off. You just continue. So nice. None of this going back to the beginning,
As if you would
menu.
remember what happened in that thing a year later.
Well, if I've watched the
That's a
movie
good.
several times, like The Predator or something, I would know exactly where I left off
Why
because,
bother watching it? You already know exactly what's going to happen next.
man, I can't tell you how many movies I used to watch over and over and over again. Like it would be a thing, drive
Okay,
my
all
wife
right,
crazy.
all right. Bill Cosby himself. That was mine. That was one.
Mm, mm.
Back
That
to
was
the
a Star
Future.
Wars
Was it
nerd.
an LP though, like on a record?
What?
Did
No.
you?
Oh well, I had the cassette tape, but
Oh, okay.
there was more on the
That's
on
a
the
good.
VHS. That cat sounds awesome. I want to see him.
Come here,
It's
kitty,
actually a
kitty.
tiger,
Wow.
a
Come here,
liger.
Wow.
kitty.
I
So
wonder.
you
That's
got
a
it.
good point
You,
though. If they'll come back, like how the records went away, the vinyl, and then they came back. If they'll do like VHS kind of.
oh, I hope so because I'm moving soon and I've been kind of unburying things and I just found a whole box of VHS tapes I forgot I had.
Oh shoot.
Trying to see if I can lure her.
Wow. Wow. I hear you have a ceiling cat.
Maybe
Wow. Wow.
she's
Wow.
pretty. She's pretty big.
Wow.
Come here, kitty. Let me see if I can pick her up. 1 second.
Oh, this is going to be awesome.
You got to get a dolly.
she's gonna get him like
Yeah, it's gonna like knock the
Popito.
whole table over.
She's gonna do a Popito to turn into a fluffy kitchen knife set. Watch.
Oh shoot.
Oh, look at
Oh
that. Oh,
The
Hello,
Black Swan
kitty.
kitty.
Hello, ceiling kitty.
I don't know if
That is
she'll
a
stay
big
on
old cat, dude.
Oh, she's out. Can she hear me?
She's gonna jump up. There she goes.
Off she goes. That's a big kitty. Meow.
This is where
Meow.
she goes up
That
in that
she is.
little.
She's
Oh,
a
yeah.
ceiling kitty. Ceiling cat
She's
versus
gonna go
basement
for it.
cat. Do it. Do it. Oh my.
She's gonna do
Oh
it.
man.
Do it.
Oh,
Climb
man.
up. She's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. She's gonna do it
What's up
live.
there?
What's her name again?
What's up there?
Ellie.
Ellie.
Oh. Oh. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I have
Where are
some
you
Jack's
going?
little logger,
over
man.
here.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Wow.
just-
Wow. I like aminals.
Me too.
Dude, I got,
I'm not-
Sweeter, I don't know if you remember, I got that bull. I finally got him back today. Goodness. I don't know if
Oh,
you
you
remember
did, huh?
that or not. Yeah.
I don't.
It's fine.
What happened to the okay, wait. What happened to the bull?
Somebody called the cops while I did the first couple of little live streams, and shouldn't have happened, but I got him back finally today. He was
Well, good. Now sick him on him.
oh, we tagged him up, man. we,
Hey, bull.
Yeah, we
Hey,
locked
bull.
him down.
See that guy over there? That's the guy that called the cops on you. Go get him.
Just texted my wife to see if she can come and get her
Please save us from this cat.
before she comes back.
You're a little blurry, Shane.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, I just used the force.
Is that well? Let me see.
Let me see.
Actually, I can't tell if because I can't see very well. So like I don't know. I can't find my glasses. I can't tell if that worked
This
or
is
not.
blurry.
Somebody with good vision tell him if it worked or not.
There, I'm back.
Oh,
There we go.
that looks the same to me. I was just kidding at first.
Have you ever wondered if maybe the world around you is blurry, but you're not? Have you ever thought about that?
I did, and I came to the conclusion that yes, it is in fact all blurry, and I'm fine.
You're fine.
Yeah,
It's the world that's blurry.
they're the ones that are crazy.
That's funny.
All
Yeah,
right.
so
So
Go
it's Holy Week,
yes.
and what I'm not seeing is a whole lot of celebrating about Holy Week. This is it. I mean, if things are going to pop off here, we're coming up quick.
Yeah.
Like number one, like we need more gospel out there,
Mhm.
and
Big time,
number
dude.
two, I mean, can we just relish the fact this is my second Holy Week with you guys, by the way.
Hmm.
So the first one, I didn't really know y'all so well yet, and so I was just starting the roller coaster ride. And what a great time it was! I've never felt closer to the Lord than I did last year at this time.
Oh wow.
Amen.
And
Praise God.
this year, I want to feel that again. I've kind of lost. I've kind of I haven't. I'm focused on moving and all these other things, these stupid things. I work 7 days a week now. I went from famine to feast. I work 8 shifts a week,
wow.
7 days out of the week.
What
Yes,
do you do again, if you don't mind me asking?
I do fast food. That's right.
Okay.
I make pizza at one place, and
Nice.
then the other place I make tacos.
Oh, nice.
Taco.
Two best right
Nice.
there, man.
That's
And
awesome.
Let me tell you what, Taco Bell's chicken nuggets are bomb.
Got they had those.
Dude, we're almost out of them, but we've got these crunch wrap sliders that have the three little chicken nuggies inside, and they're so good. I get one of each because we got two different sauces.
Hmm.
Nom, 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 nom.
You would be great at the drive-through.
I would, and they won't put me there.
What?
I
Yeah,
wonder
they
why.
because they got other people that are more like that do it, and I'm like, guys, listen, look at me. I mean, listen. I mean, listen to me. Like I
Just give me a
I'm the
chance.
guy. I'm the guy right here. Put me on. Hi, welcome to Taco Bell. What can I get for you? Oh, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, oh, I might have
They
one of
don't
those
use
with you.
those like AI menu things out where, well, I guess where you're moving from. They don't use those, do they? The
No, no,
where the
thank
fuck is that?
goodness.
I
Yeah,
remember I had one guy. I went to Wendy's with my kids and my wife, and sometimes it gets a little chaotic in the vehicle for orders. Well, we pull up, and I'm like, I would like a baconator. Okay, that's 570. Please drive forward. I'm like, whoa, whoa, time out. I still got four more orders,
how
and
could you
then
do that? You didn't
I
even
would
try to upsell me. Would you?
exactly.
Would I like fries with that?
I I would like a Coke. Okay, that's 647. Please drive forward. Okay,
Oh man.
I need fries. He's like, sir, I don't appreciate your tone. And I'm like, my
Oh,
tone?
now they're scolding
You
you.
haven't
Oh,
even begun to see my tone.
not day difference in Texas. They'll
I
probably
was
try to
so
tell you their whole life and everything out
yes.
here.
Oh yeah. He was
Hey, you're
just
gonna
like,
no pull back
drive
up,
forward.
pull
Go,
back.
go.
Yeah,
And there was nobody
yeah. They'll
else
tell you to
behind
back
me.
up.
That's the
he
funny part.
he
There was no
probably had
lineup.
to he probably had to pee.
I think he was the Wendy's Nazi.
Sounds like wow, it was a Wendy's, huh?
Yep, yep,
You
yep.
would
You
not expect
better
that.
you better have your change, the exact change, or you're to the back of the line. Just like that.
549 drive through.
Drive through now. It's like, we'll slow down. There's still four more orders, dude.
And
I'm not a
then
dude.
and then
Yes,
and
you
then
are.
and then and then.
And then that's exactly it. Yep.
It's
And
the
then
opposite of that.
and fries. And then soda. And then
That no, that's it. And then
and then. Dude,
so what
where's my car? Great show.
what yes. What is the next big event in Holy Week?
The next one, well, we have
Second Passover, I
well
guess.
well
I
that's
mean, what was Jesus doing right now?
right now
Oh,
he would
shooting
well he
Roman
would
zombies,
have
right?
yeah, he would have been riding in yesterday, and then I
Yep.
think not there that much longer. He started over changing them or overturning the money changing tables. I
Oh,
think happened like the next day. So
that's a
Nice.
he
good
was
You
point.
picking a fight. He was picking a fight.
My pastor actually told us gave
Huh.
us a little insight on that. On the system that like you called them a den of thieves,
Yep.
and from the outside looking in, if you don't like I never really knew, like I just assumed okay, they're charging money and he doesn't like that. But
Right.
come to find out, like the real scam that was going on there. Are you aware? Like if I tell you this, like are you gonna be like, oh okay, yeah, I already knew that? Or
Go ahead.
I'm not
Tell
hearing a
me.
clear answer.
Tell,
Okay, okay.
tell
All
me.
right.
Tell me, and then I'll
So,
tell you my theory.
oh, you have a theory. Okay, so
I
this is
do.
actually what happened. So it's not a theory.
Okay. Okay.
So my pastor's from Egypt and knows all the Middle East
Yeah.
and yeah, all the stuff. So, James Cadiz, you should hear him tell the story, man. It's awesome. So, uh, what would happen is, so you get a bunch of people going in to, to have their sacrifices made, and
Yes.
they would come in and they would have they would have their like the poor people and stuff. Let's just use a poor person, so they're going to bring a dove or whatever. And so they would come in and they would have, a nice perfect dove, and that's what they have. And they would come in and they would tell them, "Oh, I'm so sorry. This dove is actually not clean. Um and you can't, yes, there is a blemish and you can't use this."
Yeah.
And the person, oh, well, okay, that's awful. That's all I have. And they're like, oh, don't worry, right this way. We have
Yeah. Yeah.
we have turtle doves over here, and you could purchase one of those. And they're like, oh, well, I don't really have any money. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess okay. So they would have them go and sell the turtle dove they brought, right? And it would be at, let's say, a turtle dove is $1, and they would sell it to them. They would have them sell it for 50 cents because it's blemished,
Yes.
and then they would get the 50 cents, and then they would come back
Yes.
to buy and they put a little more money together, and like, oh, well, you actually see you've got Roman coins. We're going to need temple coins.
Oh man.
so
Yeah.
so you have to go over here to the money changer,
Yeah.
and then there's a transfer rate, and like this whole thing's going on. Meanwhile, they're taking the turtle dove that the guy just sold them for 50 cents, and they're putting it up for $1 because it's perfectly fine. And like this scam was just rolling
Yes.
people
Yeah.
just constantly, constantly, constantly.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, if that ain't a used car lot right there.
It is. Yeah. And I was gonna say my theory kind of lines up with that because let's just pretend for a second that you're like Moses allowed it that you're able to convert your animal to cash because of the trip or because the journey might be kind of far. So imagine you're in northern Israel and you're in Dan, for example, and you're like, man, I have a lamb. I want to bring this lamb to Jerusalem, but there ain't no way I'm going to be carrying this lamb. So they'll be like, yeah, no problem. It's that lamb, like you said, is not like the best lamb. The best lamb is like maybe $10, but we'll give you $7 for it. It's pretty good, but we'll give you seven. It's like, really? Okay. So you pay the seven, you travel all the way to Jerusalem, and you're like, hey, I would like to buy a lamb. And they're like, it's $15. I only have seven.
Mm.
Then you're like digging into your change, and then you get you pay 15, but really that lamb is not perfect, but all sales are final. So now you're actually you don't even have any cash to go home with or anything like that, and you don't even have a perfect sacrifice. Like it's blemished. And like you said with the used car salesman, you're getting hit from one conversion table back home because they're run by Levites as well, or run by the Pharisees or whoever's in charge. And then you get to Jerusalem and you get hit by another on the opposite end. So now you're getting hit twice, and you still can't even sacrifice the animal that you wanted because it's not good enough. They're not allowing you to take those kind of sheep. So then they're like, well, actually, you have to buy one of ours. So
Mm.
it's like, wow, man, our cat, like you said, our cash isn't even good here because now we need temple coins. We got to go over to these guys and convert them over. So when Jesus saw that, he flipped his lid, flipped all
Oh
the
yeah.
coin, made whips, chased all the animals out of there, everything. Like it was just chaos. And they were just making money hand over fist.
And they hadn't even implemented a sales tax yet. Can you imagine third temple
Yeah.
sales?
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to
Oh
be
dude.
ridiculous.
Oh yeah. No, it's crazy and it's abusive. And that's what Jesus was picking a fight over, and they wanted to kill him for that.
Yep.
It's like, what kind of authority do you have to do all these things?
Don't mess with the money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's quite fascinating actually. So yeah, we're at that time frame where basically tomorrow he would, I
It would have been.
believe, be in the Garden of Gethsemane, or
Yes.
like basically praying, gets arrested, and then gets
Mm.
taken to court Wednesday. And then traditionally, like obviously people say, well, he died on Friday and all this, but if you look at it from the timeline of when the Passover, and there was a second Passover as well at the same time, that he would have been tried Wednesday and then put on the cross like probably rested Tuesday night late, sentenced Wednesday morning, put on the cross from 9 o'clock in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon, died, and then was taken down on Thursday. And the girls were buying spices and all that kind of stuff. And then they had to not buy spices Friday night because that's the beginning of the Sabbath. There was actually two Sabbaths. There was the traditional one, I think, which was um, on Wednesday or Thursday, I think it was. Because remember, the Jews said we got to take them down off. Like we don't want these people to be up because the Sabbath is approaching. So they took them down, and then the women on Thursday, I think, went to buy spices. Then they went home and rested Friday night at sundown, and then Saturday is the Sabbath till Saturday night, and then Sunday they showed up because they were going to prepare Jesus, and he had already been raised from the dead on the third
Now,
day.
I have
Ooh,
heard all of that,
hallelujah.
okay?
Amen.
Now the thing is there's on in 33 AD there was
Yeah,
no
high
second
Sabbath. That's right.
Sabbath. So that would not make sense if he was crucified in 33 AD. But I did hear um a much a different theory. Tack this out with me.
Okay.
Just check this out. Okay, so Jesus is on the cross on Good Friday. Okay,
Yes.
Mhm.
now we know it's 3 days and 3 nights. If
Right.
you know the rule, a day is any partial day is considered a day.
Okay.
Now, if he's on the cross and he dies, the sun goes dark.
Right.
Okay, but
Yep.
then it becomes light again, and then natural sunset. Boom,
Right.
there's a day, and then
Yep.
Saturday. Boom, Sunday. There's your partial third day.
Right.
Yep.
I hear what you're
I've
saying with
so
partials.
I've heard that, and that
Yes.
when there's no additional Sabbath to go along with the typical Sabbath, which means he would have been on the cross Thursday, right, on Thursday, right, and then
Yeah.
Friday
Yeah. So the
maybe
only
or
reason why,
something.
yeah, the only reason why I mentioned, and somebody was good to mention that there was a high Sabbath, and then
Hmm.
there's the regular Sabbath, and that high Sabbath is what we're talking about that the women were running into,
Right,
because that's what the Jews were worried about, is actually having Jesus still, like, and the thieves still on the cross during that, I believe, was the high Sabbath. That's why they wanted to break their bones and get them off.
right,
And but it wasn't on the Friday because the women had already bought the spices. The only time for them to buy it would have been on Thursday after the high Sabbath. And I think it's in the Gospel of John. Maybe
okay.
somebody can fact check in the audience
I know we need
that it
fact
was.
checks
Yeah, we need fact
Where at?
checks that I think John mentions that it was a high Sabbath.
because
Ooh,
that's the
okay.
thing is like I heard this last year. And I
Yep.
think last year it made sense because then there would have been in 32 AD because we're always backing up by 7 years. And I heard that I guess last year it would have worked out to where in 32 AD there was a high Sabbath, but there wasn't one in 33 AD. I looked that up. I'm like, that can't happen twice, right? I mean, so I'm trying to I want to know this as much as best as I can. And there's so many different variations and possibilities with this. Like, I mean, if we're really on the mark that it's 1,993 years ago, like how
Ooh, we're
exactly
close.
does everything fit? And it has to be 3 days and 3 nights. However, anything works out, it can't be that he was on the cross Friday and then Saturday, Sunday he's risen before sunrise. Like that does not work. So
Yeah, and the way
something,
that, well, the way the Jews' days are, according to Genesis 1, is the evening is the start of the day
yeah,
at 6
sunrise is
p.m.
sunset to sunrise,
Yeah.
or sunset is the beginning of the next day. Yeah, and it man,
You're
it's
right,
so
Shane.
screwy. It's so screwy.
John 19:31.
John 19.
After the most John, after the most famous verse of "It is finished," John 19:31. Yeah,
Okay.
is where the
That's-
it says it was a high Sabbath day.
yeah. So that's
I
I
knew it
think
was in
that
there.
is every once in a while they would
Until it's
run
dive.
into two Sabbaths. The regular
Wasn't
Sabbath is the Friday night, but this one here is a high Sabbath. So the Jews, therefore, because it was the preparation that the body should not remain upon the cross on the Sabbath day, for that
Mm.
Sabbath was an high day.
Hmm.
Besought
well.
Pilate that their legs might be broken and that they might be taken away. Then came the soldiers, and this is when Pilate was like, "Well,
So
it's
what?
kind of
So I'm
surprising
dumb.
they're dead."
Explain if you feel like it. What is the difference of
Well,
a
Well,
high?
it's like an
Yeah,
extra Sabbath.
specifically.
Okay, so
yeah,
it'd be a Sabbath before the Sabbath. So Friday is their Sabbath day, which would
yes,
make Thursday the Sabbath day, which means that he would have had to have died before sunset on Thursday.
yeah.
Mm.
Like their high Sabbath comes up every once in a while, according to I think the moon and their season and all this stuff. And it just happened to be at that time that it just happened to be, and I'm not sure what day. Let me just
Okay.
double check.
But
So it'd be
33
like
AD
a
did
flow.
not
It'd be
have a
like a
high
full
Sabbath.
moon. It'd be like a full moon. Be like a super kind of. I mean, I'm just for my pea brain, like a
Yeah,
special
yeah,
one
yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah. Let me
Okay.
let me see if it. And again, like I don't want to get hung up on the did
Oh
he
yeah.
die in a 32 or 33 because if we go backwards, I
Well,
think sometimes we can get mixed up too a little bit because all I'm doing was just looking at the scripture to go
yeah,
forward
but
in
we're kind
time.
of basing our 2,000 years on
On a Catholic calendar.
the year that he actually was crucified, and then minus 7 years.
Yeah,
And
and it
That too.
wasn't so straightforward even back with the early church fathers to be like what year because there was like the calendar thing wasn't how do I explain this? I think it's the Julian calendar didn't come into effect with the 365 days until like the 15th century, whereas before was
Yeah.
like the Gregorian. I could be mixing the two up, but
I,
one was
Yes.
360, one is 365 point something.
Yeah. The
some the chat is saying
Gregorian.
that Passovers are considered high Sabbath days.
Hmm.
I'm seeing that in chat.
It's possible.
Yeah, what
Is
It's
you're
that
saying
possible.
with
true?
the Gregorian, that's I guess that was the one where they were like, well, it's actually got extra they base it on like the actual rotation and all that stuff, and I'll
Yeah,
give them
I
that.
think
They are
so.
accurate, but they had to basically, what was it, in October of some year they
Yeah,
had
and
to
it's
like
not
switch.
a I don't think it's a Jewish calendar, whereas the Jewish one is 360, I
Yeah,
believe.
Jillian was the Roman or Greek or one of those two, I believe, right?
Yeah,
And then they
let's
or
see.
switched. I
What
think I
day
don't know, the
is
Hebrew one is interesting too.
Well, what's
Like,
also interesting in Genesis, we see the ark actually landing on Nisan 17, the 7th month, which is interesting.
hmm
And then when in Exodus 12, 12 verse 2, God tells Moses to rejig the calendar and make that Nisan because they were
wow.
getting ready to leave Egypt during basically what we're like celebrating Easter coming up, Nisan 17. That's almost the same kind of timeline as when Moses was leading the Israelites out of Egypt, which would have been around Nisan 14, Nisan 17, which is interesting
Mm.
because God told Moses, begin your calendar with Nisan, make that the first of the month, whereas before it was a different month. I
Yeah.
forget what it was. And then that's where you get the second. There's a second Passover month as well, which is I think it's Tishri, the second month. You have 30 days to get your butt to Jerusalem if you miss the first Passover. You get a second chance Passover.
Yeah, that second Passover thing, like all of a sudden
That's
there's a whole bunch of
right.
hubbub baloo. David the Watchman and Ronnie and Johnny,
Yeah.
Ron and Johnny. um, and like Stevens kind of brought it up a lot. Like I like, and I haven't seen. I don't know. Like I never heard about that until this year. It's
Yeah.
almost like it kind of just popped out of nowhere, and which is it's not concerning. It's just I noticed that, and it's like, are we?
Yeah, I never heard of it before. And Steven and I were just talking about it together, and I'm like, I need to do a video on this. I think it's numbers nine,
Numner,
6, 7.
numner,
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 number,
num
num,
num 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 num,
numbers,
numner.
numbers. I think.
I've become so numner.
Yeah. So don't ask me how I remembered that, but I think chapter 9 and then 6, 7. All these kids chanting 6, 7 help me remember it.
Oh no.
Uh, there is a certain men who were defiled by the dead body of a man that they could not keep the Passover on that day. And they came before Moses and before Aaron, and those men said, "We are defiled by a dead body of a man. Wherefore are we kept back that we may not offer an offering in his appointed season?" Okay, hang on here. Let's just go chapter 9. So
And
we get the
Moses is
rest.
like, sucks to be
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, it's like, too bad you missed. He said, "Stand still, I will hear what the Lord commands me." And Lord spake unto Moses, "Speak, saying,
How
if any
awesome!
man."
How, by the way, how awesome is that? You're Moses, so you could just be like, hold on a second, let
Yep,
me ask God. Hey,
yep,
God, and God answers
For
you.
real, dude.
yep, that's good. "Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, if any man of you of your posterity shall be unclean by reason of dead body or being a journey far off, he shall keep the Passover unto the Lord, the 14th day of the second month." So this is the second
Ooh,
month. So you have basically a month to get your butt to Jerusalem. So this is the
wow.
second chance Passover. So you get
The
one more
second
chance.
month,
You
what
got
did it say?
30 days.
Wow.
14th day of the second month. Yeah, because the
It's like
first one was the 14th day of the first month.
it's like a grace period when
That
you
was
miss the
It
awesome.
is.
payment.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes if you think about the rapture, I've been hinting at the idea that maybe there's a second rapture because the first wave goes, and then people that are like all regret and they're like, "Oh man, I was so close to being saved. Had I had this Sunday, I was going to give my life." Okay, well, you got 30 days,
Okay,
and
is there
boom, the
is
next
that
wave.
is
But
there
I
any
can't.
scripture to back that up though?
No, that's the
Okay, all
problem.
right, cause so that's yeah, careful with that. Yeah, that feels
Well,
weird to me.
all I'm saying is the first Passover kind of lines up with the resurrection of Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh.
That's solid. That's Nissan 14, Nissan 17. You can't argue that away that the ark rested on Nissan 17. You can't argue that Moses extracted created a great exodus of Israel out of Egypt. That's during Nissan. God
Mhm.
switched the calendar to make it the first month,
Head of
all
the year,
there.
yeah.
And then a second chance Passover. So I'm like, okay, if there is a first Passover and we're tying it to the rapture, is there something we're missing in scripture that says, hey, there is a 30-day gap of mercy to go and get the second wave of people? Don't
I
know.
could I could see it being like the dead in Christ maybe first,
Maybe.
and then we're
Ah,
waiting, and I don't
it's
know. That's
that's
pushing it
That's
too.
real.
interesting. That is
It
interesting.
it's
It
real
is worth.
dangerous. We got some people
Yeah.
out there, man, that they'll latch out right onto that and lead people
I
right
know.
off a
Yeah.
cliff.
That's
It
which is
it's
why I'm
some
sure Shane went live. You know, it's
Yep, exactly.
well,
Well, again,
ladies and gentlemen,
again,
we've got
what I'm trying to say is maybe there is a chance for mercy even
exactly.
more than
Yeah.
what we think. That's all
we
I'm saying. I
we
can't
could
prove
we
It does
could
anything.
say
want
it
Yet.
does
that.
say save you and your
We
household. Maybe I don't know. See, I don't want to go down there. I don't want to start putting opinions, but
Yep,
yeah,
for
it
sure.
it, it
interesting.
Because
we're
there is a 30-day gap in Daniel's little 1260 and 1290, which is interesting to me. Blessed are they that make it to the 1260 or whatever, and then the
Oh, I
1290.
read
Do you
that.
remember that?
Yeah, that's the two witnesses of Revelation 11
No,
something.
in Daniel I'm talking about, where
Or
he gives two.
Daniel 2.
So I was always like, why is there a 30-day difference that the angel is telling Daniel, blessed are they that make it to the 90, like the 1290. Why
Whoa.
why 30-day difference? Why 1260? And why? Let's go look at it if you guys have a minute.
Yeah.
Because
I have. Oh
it
yeah.
is interesting to have a 30-day in Daniel for some reason.
I
Let's
mean,
see.
it's a nice, good feely
It is a
kind of
good feeling, yeah, but
kind of
there's
idea.
no.
It
It
gives
is.
people
Yeah.
like that, oh, but my poor mom,
Yes.
she's gonna get
Yeah.
left behind, and I want to feel better about that. Well, I have a way to make you feel better about that. Have you heard
Have you heard?
God's 30-day grace period?
Yeah,
I will
exactly.
say
It's a
I was at
it's
the point where my wife, like I would have been more willing to be open to that. Like
Yep.
personally, I would have been like, Lord is willing that none should perish. I went
Yep.
there until she was
Yep.
saved. Now, you know, but I mean,
Yep.
I look a little deeper. Like I was talking to Bubba, Bubba News the other day on
Yep.
yeah, and I was like, dude, I kind of stretch myself on Philemon. Like it seems like he's putting in a kind of a way putting uh charge it to my account
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Oh yeah.
that's where I went. I'm not saying that's a fact, so don't say I'm like
Yeah.
greasy
Yeah,
grace
for
kind of
sure.
thing. But
So here's the, and maybe it is in Revelation, but right here we see from the daily shall be taken
that's it.
to shall be
Yeah.
1,290 days. Blessed is he that waiteth and cometh to 1,305 and 30 days. So 300, so the 1,335
Yeah.
days. That's
And then
something
go up to
different.
verse 10. Go up to verse 10 though too. Like it,
Verse 10
oh,
or
like
verse 12?
the white supremacists
verse
love
10.
that
It says, "Many
verse.
shall be purified, made
I
white, and
mean, what?
tried." And it the wicked shall none of the wicked shall. You know what I'm saying? Saying they'll understand it. So that's
Yeah.
interesting for you saying that. So
Yeah, it
maybe
is
not just the
interesting.
daily sacrifice. You know?
Yeah, like verse 9 says, he said, go thy way, Daniel. So it's almost like it's none of your business, Daniel. For the words are closed up and sealed to the time of the end. And then when John looks at it, it's like, hey, don't seal it up. It's kind of interesting. Many shall be
Oh
purified
yeah,
and
it
made
does.
white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand. So that's interesting. They're not even going to understand about this time frame that we're entering into, but the wise shall understand. Like, I want to be right here.
Yep.
I want to be right there. And I
But
think we're
actually,
getting
but think
closer.
about it. It says made white and tried. Is that word trial? The trial that I'm
Many
curious.
shall
I
be
don't know.
purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly. It's almost like maybe like the wickedly, they just continue doing their thing and they're not going to understand these times that are
Like
coming up.
I'm reading this as many shall be saved, made white through by the blood of Christ, and
Sure.
tried.
That's,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, that's
Daniel.
fair. I don't see a problem with that.
But the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the
Yep.
wicked shall understand.
Yep.
But the wise who aren't necessarily purified, they're just wise. They
Yep.
will understand.
Yes. Yeah. And it's all around this. From that time, the daily sacrifice shall be taken away, and the abomination makes desolate set up. There shall be 1,290 days. Like that's the part that gets a little bit like it's not easy, man. And
1,000.
blessed is he that waiteth and cometh to 1,305 and 30 days. Like he's giving us times
Third.
exactly.
Well, wait, that's 35 and then 90. So 35, 45 days
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In
Which
there.
is not a 30-day grace period. Now we're beyond the grace period.
Right. But that's if you go to Revelation now. Where is it? Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah.
Where?
Should be in
I'm very proud of the fact I was able to do that math in my head real quick right there.
Yeah. That was
Angel.
pretty
I
good.
mean not Angel. Revelation 10.
To 10?
No. No. Revelation.
11.
I think so.
11 and a
Yeah,
half.
yeah, I think so. Should be.
Okay,
Yeah,
let me 2 olive trees. Wait, where are we?
I think.
Okay. Finish the
Probably about,
testimony.
No.
Tormented
Skiz
them 3 days.
Skiz is going silent on us.
Heard a great voice. Hour sounded.
What?
Cylon, you're roboting by the way command.
Oh, yeah, real. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's not it. I can't remember where it is.
You got a little internet interference there. Someone's running.
Oh, right here. Sharp off.
I'll probably pull this
1,200.
tag microphone out.
That's not it. I can't
I'm
find
actually
it.
beatboxing. What do you think?
Bro, I
glitching
can't
for
understand it. Yeah, I heard that. Okay, yeah, you are glitching. Okay, what'd you find, Shane? Sorry, I was paying attention to Skiz's glitching.
Let me see here.
You guys would tell me if I was glitching, right?
Maybe.
Like you'd be like good friends and be like, dude, there's a booger on your nose and you're glitching out.
Maybe.
I would hope so. Right? Hey, there's a booger on your nose? You wouldn't let your friend walk around with a booger on his nose, would you?
I'll tell you if you had some in your teeth.
Yeah, I can't find it.
Okay, cool. Because, I hate being the guy that's like, bro, you are...
Dude, I'll be mad
bad
if you
internet.
got in a vehicle and I had a big old piece of broccoli right in the front tooth and you knew it the whole time.
See, I can't be that guy. I would say something. I would make fun of you while I say it, but I would make sure that you were aware.
Yeah. Wait, you can't get mad if it's funny or true. But did you find it, Shane?
Yeah, Revelation 11:3. Let me just go back to that real quick here. I think it's 11:3.
Yeah.
Is it 11:3?
I will give power to my two witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,203 score days, clothed in sackcloth. That word sackcloth is fascinating too.
Yeah, so that's where's the human calculator there? Pez. Calculate that. Where is it?
Okay, what am I
42 months.
calculating?
That's 1,260
right here.
days.
Yeah, there it is. That's the 1260.
G 1250 also kind of.
42 months. So
42 months is
3.5 years.
3.5. 12, 24, 30, 36. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That don't math.
42 months is 12. Dude, that's like 3.5 years.
36,
Yeah.
37, 38, 39, 40. It does math. It is 3.5.
And I think that's 12. Yeah. At the beginning of the tribulation. I think like the first half, right? Because then they get killed halfway through.
Oh, what's a score though? I always get lost on those. I'm not that familiar with my
score is like 20.
20.
So three score is 60.
It is 20 or it's like 20.
It's like 20.
It's like 20. So it could be like, it's 17.
It is 20.
No. So three score is 60.
Okay, so it is 20. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Why did I
Sounds like 20.
Okay, so 1,000
feels like 20.
60 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
3.5 years.
All right. What are we looking at? What are we?
I don't know. That doesn't answer anything either.
There's there's a passage in Revelation that has numbers in it.
Yeah, exactly. There's more numbers.
All right. Okay. I mean that now we're going nowhere.
Yeah. Going nowhere fast. But there are some people that could just where'd he go? He got
Skaz! Mossad got him. Mossad got him.
Where's your there he is. He's back. Ooh, that was close.
You're not yourself when you don't have a Snickers, man.
Hey, peanut butter Snickers, by the way. That is
Come
that
on,
is
man. Snap out of it, Pez. We're talking about the gap of the 30 days. And
Yeah,
right.
it's
Which
in
I'm
Daniel,
not
and
seeing.
now it's in 11:3. And that word,
The Daniel thing didn't pan out. That was 45 days.
which is
30.
interesting. It's almost
Oh, it's
like an
30
even
days?
more of an extension. Something going on.
It wasn't
We're
12,
15
60,
extra
we
and
days.
12,
can't
90.
keep doing this to ourselves.
So it's not, there was an extra 5 days? Is that
15.
15? What?
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
The number of what does 15 equal? Oh,
You said it's
what does it
1260 and
mean? What
1290.
does it mean?
I guess I missed it. I'm done, I guess.
I, I
Did I
I'm
miss
It's
just
too late
that
at
there's
night.
not
That's the
I'm
1260 and
problem.
1290?
I'm just looking for a double rainbow.
Double rainbow. That's funny.
You're making me double
It's
check.
like a rainbow at the end of the rainbow.
Double. I've
So
seen those.
is
It's
12,
like
so
I'm
it's
sorry, your
15 days.
princess is in
Okay.
another castle. Oh, you thought you were gonna get a pot of gold? No, it's just another rainbow.
What were you saying, Skiz?
Sorry.
Just saying the days that so it's not 1260 and 1290. There's an extra 15 days on
Well, in Daniel, it looks that way that
in
it's 1260 and 1245. Or what did we just read?
oh,
My brain is so fried right now.
We don't even remember now. It didn't pan
it
out.
was
It wasn't 30.
It doesn't
I'm in
pan
it.
out.
I'm in there.
Okay.
I'm in there. No, I'm curious. No, I'm curious. Y'all have me wanting to dig. That's what I live for, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
and
I'll
I,
be
I
too.
think there's something there.
That's
Um
neat.
yeah, I'll have to do some more digging and try and see if I can figure out.
I mean, if anything, why don't we do this? Why don't we pretend like there's something there, and then we'll let Brother Joshua pick it up and run with it.
Big
And we'll just sit back and be like, Neener,
Here,
freaking
just
Neener, freaking Neener.
give it to Josh. Run with it, Josh.
Go get him,
Um,
Joshua!
get him, Josh. Go run with it. Build a doctrine around it. No.
There you go.
Let's see here.
It'll be an op. It'll be our little op,
1260.
our little
Oh,
psyop against.
I'll tell you what. If we any of us ever say that we have more answers than questions, you just need to take a breath
I
and go read your Bible.
I could come up
Amen.
with
At least.
so many answers. 4, 91.
Well, yeah. No, I'm
Yes.
saying like
Bill.
as in like you like
Well,
basically saying you can't figure this thing out on your
well,
own.
And I don't
if you go
like
back to Daniel, Daniel starts off at 1290, right?
See, that's what I was
And
thinking.
but Revelation starts off at 1260. So there's your 30-day difference for some reason.
how
Because
does that work out?
well, 1260 is what Revelation gives, but
Yeah.
Daniel gives 1290, which
Okay,
is
what are we
already
talking
30.
about?
That's 30 days extra right
All right,
there, just
what
to
are we
start
talking
out.
about?
Numbers. Like,
Okay,
okay,
that's
we're just
great.
talking numbers here. Come on,
That's great.
Pez,
That
stick with us.
we have numbers.
Hey,
Now what do the numbers represent?
Yeah, but look, Pez, you're not listening. You're not clocking with me.
it's interesting. We're trying to
1290.
figure out.
It's 1290. I'm starting to sound like Willie.
I'm made of
1290 is
plastic and
1290.
I deliver candy out from under my chin. What do you
Y'all
want
have
from me?
I was gonna go. Like, I was like, y'all better rewind the VHS. Hold on.
What? Skiz, you got to listen back to this after we're done, man.
Don't make fun of me.
Oh, it's me. What do you expect? Skiz, you got a booger on
Dude,
your
I
internet.
need you up here, bro.
Okay.
Oh no.
Are you on dial up?
I had a triple encore. No, I'm on
What internet speed are you getting right now?
rotary.
Rotary. Oh no, he's got rotary internet.
I got good jokes.
What?
See, I'm
Okay,
funny
2 in a
sometimes.
row.
And I'm funny looking. I'm 2 for 2 here. Hold on. Read.
What?
Hold on. We got to figure that out though. The
He's got
the
something.
day difference.
I
No,
have to
y'all
Yeah.
use
like
the
for
I
real.
have
It's
to
been
use the
30 days.
potty. You guys
Okay.
discuss amongst yourselves, and when I get
Okay.
back, I expect a full report.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we're
BRB.
close. Very close. Okay. So,
Is it for real 30 days?
well, the difference is 30, but what's interesting is in Daniel 7:25, he says they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of times. So that's 3.5 years. That's your 1260. That's your 42 months right there. Now, I'm not
Right.
saying we've answered anything, but it is interesting that Daniel is talking about a 3.5 year timeline. And
Oh yeah.
he
Right.
and then Revelation specifically says
The
1260
12. Yeah.
is 42
Exactly.
months.
So
So,
like yeah, it's just the fascinating gap. Like why is it there? Yeah, you're
yeah,
right.
and I think it has something to do with the calendar being 360 days versus the other one being 365 where it's like point 0.7 or whatever because they're one calendar's factoring in that leap year, whereas I don't think the Jewish calendar did that. Instead, what they would do is they would go, here's here's the full moon. It's starting. I see it. Oh, I don't see it yet. Okay, now there it is. And now we can start the calendar moving forward. Like they would have somebody that actually goes out to make sure that they can see. That way they're always in sync every year. Like you have to have a visual representation, like someone actually going, hey, did we see the full moon? Did we see it start? No? Okay, well, let's wait till tomorrow. We'll have a better look. There it is. Now we can start, and now we can line up all of our festivals according to that. That's my understanding. I could be wrong. But it seemed like there was a little bit of a visual syncing to see that first beginning phase of that moon show up. And then they're like, we saw it. So now we can line up all of our rest of our seasons according to that, according to each phase of the moon, or whatever it is. Because I don't know how else they would do that if they didn't have a calendar. You'd have to be more reliant on the moon, full moon, half moon, waning, waxing phases, all this
True.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You'd have to pay attention to that for your crops. Because if you're not paying attention, you're going to put your crops in at the wrong time. I think we're
That's
close.
crazy.
We're close.
Oh yeah, dude, we're here.
We're
Did
so
you ever,
close.
dude? Like all of it, dude. It's like it's not even funny no more. Like not. Oh my gosh. It's just it feels. It has felt urgent for quite a bit of time for me. I mean, but it's like this past like couple months, especially, dude. Golly,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like whoa, like dude, like I feel tapped out some days. It's for no
Yep.
reason sometimes,
Yep. Yep.
and it's like, but I'm like watching God, like it seems like spiritual attacks, and it's like turns into a blessing. It's just I'm watching the fight, and it's like, wow, the Lord is fighting for me. Why?
Yeah.
What? I'm just so glad I
Yeah. And
read that. You
well,
know?
and yeah. And when you think about Daniel, Daniel was sitting there in Babylon and he's not allowed to practice any of the Jewish feasts. He wouldn't be caught dead practicing it because Moses said you can only practice it at the place that God chooses, which is Jerusalem. That's where the temple was and everything.
Right.
So the temple got destroyed. Israel gets kicked out and everything. So Daniel's like looking at Jeremiah and going, Jeremiah wrote something interesting. He said after 70 years, we're going back. And Daniel's looking around going, hang on
Ooh.
1 second. We're still here. What am I missing? And this is what I feel like we're right here circling around like Daniel,
Oh,
or
dude,
Daniel's like, what am I missing, Lord?
that's
And then
crazy. They were.
Gabriel gets sent 21 days later and he says, from the first day that you started praying and meditating and thinking about this, I was dispatched, but the prince of Persia
Was
delayed me
withholding.
until Michael came. and then I punched a hole, or we punched a hole through, and now I'm going to give you understanding that it's
That was
not
21
70 days.
days, right?
It's not, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And he says, I'm going to give you understanding. It's not just 70 years, Daniel, son. It's 490 years. It's
Yep.
70
Weeks of
times
you. Yeah,
7.
dude.
It's 70 weeks because they had missed all the weeks of not celebrating the Sabbath week, of letting the land rest, like in that year or whatever. They missed all that stuff. So God was taking that into consideration, all the years that they never let the land rest. And he's like, okay, it's 70 times 7. So that's where we get the 490 from. And this is why we're waiting on that last week. And we're scratching our head going, when is this last week going to commence? And Daniel was having a problem with it. So obviously we're not as smart as him, but one day we could be.
But he
We
did
could
have,
figure it out.
isn't it? Hasn't some channels or I don't know, like you can kind of show the day count from Daniel to Jesus on the cross. Like
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You
so
could.
so it's
Yes.
like they were told to wait for their Messiah's coming. What
Yes.
up, Steve? But like they were told exactly when,
Yes.
and they were told to have
Right
faith.
down to
Jesus is
basically the
coming.
year.
Yeah, they
Yes.
were told Jesus
And
will come. Trust me.
yeah. And it's interesting
And
that
it's like
Daniel's
we're told Jesus is
struggling.
coming. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's interesting that Daniel's struggling in Babylon, trying to figure it out. And the angel tells him when the Messiah is going to come. And the only ones that figured it out when Jesus was showing up was the Magi who came from Daniel's area, which is interesting. They're the only ones that figured it out. Hey, according to the moon, and we saw a star in heaven actually guiding us. We figure that the Messiah is going to be in this area around this time. And Herod's like, when? It's like, well, we saw
Ooh.
this a couple of years ago or whatever. It's like, okay, go find him
And the
and then
wise men.
bring it back. Yeah, the wise men actually found, and they're from Iraq,
Ooh.
which is interesting.
And dude, we're not told why. They said it's kind of how we all sound. It's like we don't think we will taste of death till we see the Lord's salvation when they held
Yeah.
baby Jesus. Like, could
Yes.
you imagine that?
Yeah, that is
It, like,
interesting.
like that. We're not told how the Holy Ghost revealed to them
Yes.
how they would know, but they just
Yeah.
knew
They just
they would
knew.
not die till they they were Jesus,
Yeah.
like
And you're
with
right.
their
That's
arms wrapped
that's
around them. Wow,
that's almost where we're feeling right now, where it's like,
that's
man,
how
we're
I
so
feel.
close. There's a couple of puzzles. If we figure it out, it feels like then we're out of here.
I mean, I can't prove it wrong. I mean, like it's seriously here. It's like, dude, if you're not excited, please be excited. Just if you're even hanging on by the end of your fingernails, dude, just hang on. The Lord will
Yeah.
carry you across the finish line. Figure,
Yeah.
believe it or not,
Exactly.
He'll
No,
carry you.
it was good. Yeah, I was just gonna go on for 30 minutes. It's been 2 hours and 15 minutes. Isn't that funny? I'm starting to feel like Steven now.
Triple encore.
How was the
Well,
show tonight, Steven? How did you feel?
I went great, man. I loved
Nice.
it. I think that after the whole video thing, I think the whole ship, the ship, they righted the ship. The whole panel did,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I did
so
good.
Didn't
yep.
get tipped over too much.
You'll have to send me that thing.
I was there.
It's like we're gonna flip. Get us back. I was praying for you guys, man, on that show. I was praying the whole time, man. The more alien videos Rick would show, I'm like, Lord, like help people to really hear what is trying to be said on the channel without being distracted, right?
Yeah, I
That's
know.
always the hard part.
I was streaming that to my channel. I need to check and see if I want to get.
See the comments.
No, I want to make sure if I need to clip that out, man. Nope. I only got a copyright right here on timeout right there. There we go. Take action. Just trim the segment out. I don't care what it is. Just get rid of
Oh
it.
yeah, I got that too. I think.
Clip that.
Clip that. Boom. It's gone.
You don't like the alien segment?
Oh, no. That was on. I don't have anything yet
Oh
on.
no! This whole time I was on mute. I had my little mute switch on my microphone. I've been talking. I'm like, these guys are acting like they don't hear me.
Yeah, that's what you
Oh no! I had gold nuggets I was throwing.
Oh, really?
Oh man!
Oh,
So
bad.
Steven, did you bring a gift? First off,
Did I bring a gift?
It was peaceful for a bit. I don't know. It was like tranquil, and all of a sudden, hey, wait a minute. What do you mean it was muted?
Good. That's what you
you
get,
know,
bro.
I'm sorry. I realized my error there. I could have just kept that going the whole time. You just, wow, Tweeter, you're just yapping away over there, but you're not saying nothing. Well, see you later. And I'd be like, what are you talking about? I'm right here. I forgot. I've been here the whole time since I came back on.
I know it's hard to tell because your mouth just flaps
I know.
constantly.
I came in hard too. I was like, guys, you realize we're gonna be able to punch holes through reality, and nobody
Nobody
reacted
laughed.
to that.
Nothing. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So good.
Anyway, Steven, what did you bring? What gift did you bring?
Let's see
Oh,
here.
I did. I just brought my Red Bull gift, man.
Okay, as long as you brought
Shane
something.
just needs to put it on the screen.
Okay, because it's very important that we celebrate birthdays and everything.
Come on, that's my red. Come on, put up my Red Bull, man.
I'm trying to put it up.
Oh, look at this! It's
Oh,
flipped.
serious,
It's
man.
flipped around though. It loved
Drink Red
her. Loved her. Oh, have a loved her
What,
today.
you didn't like my my picture, Shane? There you go. It's time to drink Red Bull and talk about Philip Barnett. And I'm all out of Red Bull.
oh my goodness.
That's about to be my thumbnails or whatever.
There you go.
I loved her. I drank loved her. Num num num. The can was flipped around.
My
So
daughter has some Red
in
Bull
case-
that's sugar free. Does that count?
no, sugar free is satanic.
Because I was gonna have a toast to Steven with Red Bull. But it's
That's
sugar
not-
free. Does that count, Steven,
That's
in
not-
your
that-
world?
That is not Red Bull.
Well, says the guy with no arms and no legs.
I'll
You
have
don't
you
even have a
know,
leg to stand on right now.
I have
Your
2
mouth keeps
feet down
moving and
here.
all I see is Pez falling out.
What's that?
I said his mouth just keeps moving, and all I can see is Pez just keeps coming out.
And there's real sugar in this Pez.
That's funny.
I'll have you know.
I don't know
So
where-
Steven, how are you? We're talking about that the bonus round rapture, the 30-day grace period, and I know you've been talking about that. We've been trying to figure this thing out, and up till now, it doesn't look like it's anything.
You know, Pez is such a Debbie Downer.
I am. Well, I don't want to mislead anyone. Be like, oh, we have another
We're not
chance.
misleading. We're just seeing if maybe we can find out if there's a second chance on the rapture.
But there's no scripture.
We're working on it right now.
I know we're trying to find it. Oh, Bible, oh, please give us some scripture to back this thing up that we think is so cool. Oh, please.
You're so bad.
I know.
You're worse than Willie.
Well,
Show me a
Some-
scripture.
Can't
we just feel it? Can't we just feel our way?
scripture. I'm telling you, I'm just trying to keep us together here and not and I don't want us to go off the rails or anything. And darn it, I feel like just go ahead, just torch me right now. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm the bad guy.
Hey,
I'm the bad.
hey, can y'all give me can I torture y'all and we'll change horses for 5 minutes?
Oh, please do it. Yes.
All right.
Oh,
here we
yeah.
go. Shane,
Yes, torture
are you
us.
up for this? Are you up
It
for this?
depends.
You don't,
It
will you let,
depends.
Will you let me finish?
What?
It depends. What you're going to talk about.
Well, I know you wear depends, Shane. Okay.
Depends. They're
Dang,
on
that
to
was
me.
quick.
I'm
Okay.
confused. I
Let
am
me see here.
confusion.
Let's see here.
Dude.
Okay. Yeah, this is fine. I was worried you're going to talk about Philip for a second. But we're good.
Revelation 13:18. Here's wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast. Calculate, for it is a number of a man, and his number is 666.
And
The number
6.
18 carries a deeper and more layered meaning in Jewish thought than just Chi equals life. When you dig into it, you start to see how it connects language, theology, ethics, and even patterns in scripture and tradition, the Hebrew root, more than just life. Okay? Come on, don't do this to me, man. Will you? Okay, and they got all the little symbolism of it. And then Chet equals 8, Yud equals 10, total is 18, Chi, life, but each letter carries a meaning, often associated with a boundary or enclosure, can symbolize life within a protected space, like a house or covenant community. Yud, the smallest letter, represents the divine spark, the hand of God, or point of creation. Put together, Chi can be seen as the divine spark, you dwelling in a protected vessel. Then the connection, okay, that's a profound theological idea. Life is God's breath inside a human frame. Connection to spiritual, indirect, but meaningful. The number 18 isn't symbolically highlighted in the Bible, but the same way 7 or 40 is, but it still shows up in meaningful ways. In Luke 13:11-16, Jesus heals a woman who had been bound for 18 years. Many Jewish interpreters see numbers as meaningful patterns. Here, 18 years of bondage, release into life, Chi. Some rabbis have noted that the word Chi reflects the core command, choose life, Deuteronomy 13:19. So while 18 isn't a formal biblical number symbol, it echoes a central biblical theme, life versus death. Ethical meaning, given equals giving life. Okay, this is all like Jewish stuff right here. How they
Don't look at the money. It's Jewish stuff.
okay,
See,
right
man.
here in Judaism, Zedekiah charity is not optional. It's righteousness. Giving $18, $36, $180, etc. symbolizes I am giving life to someone in need. This connects to Proverbs 19:17. Giving to the poor is lending to the Lord. The idea that sustaining someone, participating in God's life, giving work. So 18 becomes a practical expression of loving your neighbor. Gematria and deeper patterns, gematria assigning numbers to Hebrew letters, is where 18 really takes root. Chi equals 18, life. It becomes a kind of numerical shorthand for blessing. Some deeper insights, doubling 18 to 36 is often associated with greater blessing or abundance of life. In mystical Jewish thought, like Kabbalah, life is seen as something that flows from God into creation. 18 becomes a number representing that flow of divine vitality. Identity marker, life is central to Jewish faith. There's some more symbolism. They wear on necklaces. It's a big deal. Wearing or displaying Chi is not just decorative. It declares life is sacred. God is the source of life. We choose life despite suffering or exile. Historically, this became especially meaningful after persecution, exile, and the Holocaust. Chi became a quiet but powerful statement. We are still alive. Contrasts with other biblical numbers, this helps clarify its role. 7, directly biblical completion, perfection. 12,
Mm.
directly biblical government, tribes, apostles. 40, directly biblical testing, trial. 18, cultural, linguistic, life, Chi, blessing, vitality. So 18 is less about prophetic structure and more about relational and ethical meaning, the big picture. The number 18 ultimately represents life given by God, life sustained through righteousness, life chosen over death, life shared with others through generosity. It's simple on the surface, but underneath it's tied to creation, God's breath, covenant, protected life, ethics, giving life, hope. Life continues. Bottom line 18 is not just a number, it's a declaration. Life matters because it comes from God, and we are called to protect it, choose it, and give it. So, the whole thing is with that is that if the Antichrist comes in, his number is not 666, it's 18, and then the Jews will just suck that right in.
It's one way to look at it.
Wake me up before you go.
What's interesting is Revelation was written in Greek. That's kind of cool. Another thing that's interesting is when you, and I appreciate you saying 18. Um, in Latin, it's kind of when it says calculate in Latin, it's almost like computate. That's where we get the root word computer from. So whoever this person is, it's almost like it's going to be like a computer man in some ways. Whether he's smart with economics, war, whatever it is, this guy's going to be at the tippity top of the food chain. Like he's going to know his stuff. He's going to know his numbers. I don't know if it's 18. I don't know if it's 666. But when John wrote that, he's like, calculate the number of this man. Calculate it. Like,
but it's in layers.
right,
666
right. And
for
we're
the
going
Gentile.
we're going to Hebrew to try and figure out something that was written in Greek. And I get it. I understand it.
I
I'm
just
just
wonder
saying
if
it
it
could
says
be a formula too.
well, like how
Allow
it says
me.
in Daniel, and like it says, the wise will understand, and it's talking about the abomination of desolation. It says
Mhm.
in the New Testament also, like Jesus says, the wise will understand, or let the reader understand.
Yeah.
And it says the wise will understand. Here's wisdom, the mark.
Yep.
I feel like they'll see it, recognize it, and then be wise that they see it, and so they'll.
Yeah.
It might pertain to 18. It might pertain to something else, but they will see and know very clearly from day one, probably, or
Yeah,
eventually.
that's what it kind of feels like. Whoever is in that time frame
Here's wisdom. Yeah.
will see
Otherwise,
it.
it's a lake, a fire. Yeah. It's like oof.
Hey,
Yeah.
you guys. Can I?
Yes.
Are you ready? Are you ready for me to be the Neil deGrasse Tyson of the panel again?
Okay.
Okay,
Bring it.
put the 666 scripture back up,
Okay.
if you can, please.
Where was that? What verse was that again?
Oh,
That'd
Revelation
be
Anyone?
1.
Revelation 14 or 13.
Hold on. It is let me pull this back up just a sec because I closed it out. But I was Revelation let's pull this up.
13 or
13
14.
18.
Yeah.
Revelation 13 18.
Okay. Man. Here's
Okay.
wisdom. Let him that hath understanding. So if you don't have understanding,
Yeah.
don't count it. Don't calculate it. But if you
Yep.
do, count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man.
Okay.
And
So,
his number is 603 score and six.
where are we getting the word calculate from?
Right. Count the
Count,
number right
count,
here. This one.
Okay,
count the
count.
number.
Yep.
Okay.
That's another. If you look it up in Latin,
Mm-hmm.
which I have here,
Angie.
it says,
Angie. Okay, sorry.
it
Sorry.
says,
There you go.
computet.
Okay,
Let
so
him
that's what.
calculate, reckon, or compute.
Okay.
That's where the word compute or computer
so there's
comes
that.
from.
All right.
Yep.
So now, and the number is, move the, can you move the little
Yep.
paint by numbers?
Sure, I can
Okay.
do that. The number
Six.
is
Wow. Okay.
600,
yep,
3 score,
It's
and
chi, she,
6.
stigma, or something
yep,
like that.
yes.
Where
Can't
are
say.
the where are the plus signs that make this a mathematical equation of
None.
addition? There aren't.
There is none, but you know what? How must we be to enter the kingdom of heaven? Faith as
What?
a child. How would a
Okay.
child calculate that?
See, now I've
This
heard
is
you.
not for a child though. 600 is 600 according to your gematria kind of thing in Greek, and 3 score is 60, and 6 is 6, which is also sex in Latin, which is interesting.
You just wanted to
So
say that.
yeah, so 666, which again, if you're looking up the name 6, it could be this could be a male as well. I don't know.
Well,
600.
what's
There's
the word
something
used
weird
at?
going on here. What's
Look
that?
at the word for count. It's only used twice in scripture, I guess.
What's the other word? What's the other use?
I'm trying to look it up. It won't let me click it, but
It won't let
not.
you click it.
But it is used only twice in the scripture. I'm trying to pull it up.
It's a short between the keyboard and the chair.
So the way to look at this is let the one with understanding compute the number, because it is the number of a man and his number is 666. So you got a man, which is identity or image. You got a number, which is a
specifically
system.
666.
Whoa.
Yes.
Here I
It's
got
not okay. It's not 666. It's
Right.
laid out
It's 660 and 6.
666.
Yes.
Okay.
Here,
All right.
here
All right.
this is actually kind of useful. The word count in Revelation 18 or this verse 18, count
Yep.
is used twice, and it's used one other time in Luke 14:28.
Luke
And
14:28.
What's the number of the verse, too? What's the number of the verse?
the
18.
the
There you
Strong,
go.
28.
yeah, it says
That's
for which of
interesting,
you,
actually.
let's see, for which of you intending to build a tower sits not down first and counteth. That's where it's used. Count.
Ooh.
Mark,
Yep.
who counteth
Yep.
Okay.
cost.
Wait.
whether
I
he has
need. Let
enough
me
to
see
finish
this.
it.
Let me
That's
see this on
interesting.
screen.
I just
Okay, I'll
thought
bring
that
it
was-
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need to
I don't know
stretch
what
your
to think about
neck
it.
higher if you're going to see it.
I'm trying to see.
What was that? What
It
verse?
was Luke 14:28, and it was
14.
used when it says, "Counteth the cost, whether he hath sufficient to finish it."
Yeah,
Yeah,
counteth, which is cool.
Calculateth.
Which is
Calculateth the
interesting.
cost.
Yeah,
Seems like
exactly.
calculation to me.
Yeah, because counteth is not 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3.
But
It's you're
definitely
taking
in
everything into
currency,
consideration when you're building. What's that?
it definitely seems to be like relating to currency because it says counts the cost, so it maybe has something to do with money.
For
Maybe,
sure,
I mean,
including
obviously,
resources,
buy
whatever it
yourself,
takes.
but
Whatever it takes to finish a building. Maybe it's manual labor, it could be material, it could be all the stuff. You got to count it, because otherwise you're kind of like a foolish king if you can't even figure out, okay, how much raw material is this going to take to build this tower, and you don't finish it. They'll be like, well, why did you start building it without finishing it?
But
Like,
look
that
at this
doesn't make any
basement.
sense.
This is the best basement ever.
and it's
The best
kind of
basement.
interesting that
It's got no
to
roof.
build a tower too. That's
Yeah.
really neat. To
Yeah,
build a
which is
tower.
interesting. So I agree with you that it's for sure about the economy of actually putting this together. But people will do work for money as well.
I do.
So if you're building a tower, guaranteed this guy isn't just building the tower by himself. I don't think. So I think he's looking at whether or not he has enough resources, material, money, like you said, to finish the tower.
I mean,
Otherwise, why
so
start it?
now that would include some addition. I will
Yeah.
give that.
For
Okay.
sure.
So we should be reading it for which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and calculateth the cost,
Mhm.
Yeah, for
whether
sure.
he have sufficient to finish it.
Yeah.
But it's just that number, like you have to like wedge plus signs in between
Yes.
the three sixes that's clearly laid out as 600
Yes.
and
Yeah.
66.
I don't think it's there.
Yeah, yeah, and I hate to be that guy, but
You're that guy tonight for some
I'm
reason.
totally
You're
I'm
that
I'm
guy.
I'm
All
just
of a
trying to keep us
sudden,
honest, man.
all of a sudden, he's that
I'm
guy.
I'm Neil deGrasse Tyson, and you can go ahead and just I carry my cross. Go ahead, spit on me and mock
But
me
you're
and
not
ridicule me.
wrong. You're not
No,
wrong.
but you're carrying candy tonight.
Yeah.
I
So
well
here's
I
wisdom. So yeah, I like the 600. That's one. Three scores one, and six is one. And in Latin, I have to say it. Six is actually sex in Latin, which is interesting. That doesn't mean sex. It means maybe the person is the sex is a man,
I'm just
not a
letting you go
female,
now.
not a woman.
Just go
Wait,
for it,
remember
man.
those
Just
don't exist anymore.
What's that?
I said we live in the crazy world where that don't exist. I'm joking. Bad joke.
Yep.
Said
Yeah.
that.
But it is interesting that I think it's in Daniel where it talks about that he does not desire a woman. Some people say that's homosexuality one on one. I kind of feel like it's kind of leaning on the side of this guy is addicted to his work.
Yeah, because
I
the
mean, he's too
false
busy.
prophet. Well,
He's
yeah,
busy.
He's focused because the false
Laser
prophet
focused.
actually causes he the false prophet causes the mark of the beast.
Yeah.
He's like, that's the guy, and he's like,
I mean, well, he's
read
at
Revelation 13. It tells you it's the
at
false
that point,
prophet.
isn't he?
They should be more worried about who's the false prophet. To me,
That too.
I mean, the false prophet.
They're
He's
both
not,
bad because they both get punted into the lake of fire for
and they got to do
arguably
the goofy yell when they get
so
punted
get
too.
saved so you can find out. Get
the
saved
goofy
so you can
punt.
go. I hope we find
But
out all this alien, all this stuff in heaven. That's the
I
only time you're gonna know for sure. I think.
yeah. I think you've upset Stephen for calculating so
I
much.
probably have, and I'm sorry, Stephen, but I can't
Oh, come on
go
now.
all the way down that path with you, buddy.
He
I
won't
just
even
can't.
go down
I
to
want-
extra
look,
rapture for me.
Look, I'm not stuck down that path. I was just pointing out.
You're
a
trying to make
layer.
it sound like a child can understand
Oh,
Revelation. I'm offended. There ain't no child that can understand Revelation.
I
I'm
can't even
sorry.
understand how this Pez dispenser works.
No, Shane's offense. He's a fence sitter. Offensive. Yeah. He's
I'm
he's
offensive.
on the yeah.
He who sitteth upon the fence post.
Hey, I'm offended. I offend a lot of people daily. I've
You know,
offended my share.
it's, the thing
people.
about it is with Shane, you know, he's a Canadian and they're all like very nice people. You know, it reminds me of the joke, you know, where it's like, how do you get a one-armed Pollock out of a tree? You wave at them, okay, because they're so
Oh,
nice.
no.
Okay.
haven't heard
So bad.
And so with Shane, you know, he wants to clean up everybody's mess and everything.
I feel like I'm the policeman of the
yeah, I know.
YouTube.
And the whole thing is, you know, yeah, I know we're live. Maybe this should be a backstage thing, but I'm gonna say it anyway because
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
boy.
because here's
Just
the
don't
thing.
do a what's grosser than gross joke. That's all.
No,
don't go there.
no. It's no, because you know what? Everybody has already seen the prophecy or whatever, you know. And so I'm after those onesies, twosies, threesies, or whatever when I run the lives late at night. And there's a scripture, I think it's in Galatians somewhere. I'm not the Bible Scott, you know, but it says, will a man, you know, serve God or serve men?
You know.
Okay. And so that's where I'm at on
You know.
that. And I got thick skin now at this
You know.
point, you know, and whenever, you know,
You
I
know.
get words that say we need to back away from something. Well,
Yeah.
I already tried backing away from that once. And
Yeah.
when I did, I still don't have my advanced features back on my YouTube channel whenever I did that.
Yeah.
And
Well,
so,
all I was saying is our brother in the Lord, Philip, does not believe that the rapture is this year. Now he could be proven wrong.
Wait, didn't
He
he
could be
before
proven
though?
wrong. Last year,
he
yes, he
said
did.
that is his personal opinion.
Yes, that there's no rapture this year. And I was like, well, why do we keep bringing it up if he's in 2029? Let's bring him in
Okay,
2029 if
Because
wait,
we're
I
still
remember him
here.
saying that it was going to be like September or something of this year, right?
did
Yeah,
y'all did
but that
y'all
was last year. That's the whole
Oh,
Last
I
year,
point.
know,
yeah.
and you know what? I regretted whenever he brought that up. I should have punched up his. Look, I had it right there. You know how when you were on live, you're like, I wish I would have done that. You
Yes.
know, I wish I would have punched his little clip up when he said, "Got to," you know." So 2026, you know, and he was like saying, you know, there's a high. I mean, it was like he was. And of course, that was 5 years ago. And
Yes.
now it's like, okay, gonna can't kick the can down. No, 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 hold up, catfish. You know,
Don't kick the can down the road.
you know, I'm like, don't be you're acting like Lee Brainerd here. You know what I'm saying? You can't define the word soon. All right. And so that's that, you know, that's my whole issue. But you know, I have great respect, you know, at least he did say that's his, you know, I had people leaving comments saying that Philip is naming a year. Okay. And I'm like, you're not listening. You don't. And I
Well,
saw,
he's not naming a year, but he's telling us when it can't be.
no, he's not.
Yeah,
No,
he
he's
said
not.
it. He
No,
doesn't believe it's going to be
no,
this year.
he said it could be. He said it could be.
He said he might be wrong. It might be this year, but he doesn't believe it's this year. So what does that tell you?
Well,
He doesn't believe it's this year.
that's his opinion. And
Sure,
that's
but
why
why are we
everybody,
continually
that's why,
having him on our
okay.
channel when I believe
And
it
you know
any
what? And
time?
we can't lean on our own understanding, you know, and try to straighten out and clean you know, everybody has their own brain and their own discernment and to use their own discernment. And we have to trust that the Holy Spirit can do that work in everybody. And we don't need to do the cleanup work. You know, it's like, you know, and I saw, you know, questions, you know, that was that, and I could see when Philip, you know, and that's why I would like, look, guys, you know, I mean, it's there, it's written, you can read it yourself. And if you don't want to read it, I have read it to you, okay, and use your discernment. And because Philip is a flawed man, just like the rest of us, looking
For
through a
sure.
dimly mirror
For sure.
on certain things. And when we were backstage,
Yes.
you know, and he may have even said it on the live, you know, there were some things that he saw in those revelatory dreams that he had that were spot on as far as Ukraine and this and that. And he said he saw a couple of things that he did not think could happen before June. Okay.
Right.
But he also does not realize how fast things are moving right now because he just turned 69 years old.
Nice.
And he's not
But
moving
I
as,
can't give him a pass because of his age and say, well, he's 69. We got to give him more
Yes.
grace when he's going around saying God showed him a vision where this place is going to get nuked. That place is getting nuked. This one's wiped out, all the stuff. And then it's like, well, the rapture's not going to happen till 2029. Why are we talking about this then? Why are
Well,
we
we need
talking
time to
about places getting nuked?
we're not.
we need time to
We're
plant
not right
trees.
now. Okay. He said what he had to say and
Right.
it's done. And he texted me afterwards and he said, you know, and during that he goes, I think we've accomplished what God has set forth.
Which is
And
what?
there was somebody in Australia or New Zealand or something that, and that's why God impressed it upon him 3 times to call me to have a podcast.
Right.
And
But how does that help the person in New Zealand or Australia to say that places are getting nuked in America 3 years from now, 4 years from now?
The
How does
church
that
God,
needs
help
to grow,
anyone?
and
God knows.
it takes
I'm
3
not leaning
years.
on my own
I just
understanding.
Well,
I'm not trying to.
I'm asking you though, friend to friend, how does that conversation help anyone when we bring guests like that on our channel and say
well,
that's future stuff? How do we
Because
what are
it's
we supposed to do
because
with that?
okay. Well, that I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you asked that question because yes, it is future stuff, and it is for people to know what's coming. And whoever heard that in Australia can warn other people that are going to be left behind on what's coming.
just saying that it is
But
a
that's
big,
4
it is a
years
big
down the
deal
road.
because like
Okay,
Bible study with Derek, he's been doing.
even the prophecy right here in Texas.
He doesn't
Okay,
even know if he's going to be here tomorrow, nor do I. I don't know if I'm going to be here tomorrow.
that's why we don't need to lean on our
We just
understanding.
can
But
we
just
all at least agree on this one thing? Can we all at least agree on this? That somebody like Bible study with Derek has been doing Jeremiah 23, and that has a lot to say about prophets in it. He's been doing that one.
Yep.
But
What does it
I'm
say?
just saying that it's basically just saying that to say you have spoken to the Lord, it should be able to be written in the back of my Bible. And as it, I'm saying, can we agree that a prophet's words might as well be a Bible verse if it's a
That's what
prophet?
it feels like to me. Like it should line up with the Bible to
Not
me.
saying like stone them if it's. I'm just saying like I just don't. I'm just saying I wouldn't be responsible if I can't prove it myself. That's me
Right.
personally.
Right.
Like, but I know where Steven's heart's at. He's just like, man, if it is true, I would just
Yeah.
want people to not perish.
For sure.
He's got a
I
heart.
get
He
that.
just loves. We all want as many people to go to heaven. Literally, that's the whole point of
Right.
this.
I
and
get
Know
maybe
that.
that.
because somebody heard
But
that in the future tense, they're like, I don't want to go through that.
We're too late in the
And
game,
they
man.
get saved.
We're too late in the game.
Boom.
I'm going to stand
I
on what I
suppose.
know is true, and I think
Yeah.
99.99% of it. You don't have to be smart. You just read the Bible, and it's
Yeah.
smart
Like
for you.
I guess I would lean on, let's just pretend we went with Philip and Philip's like, we're not leaving till 2029. Okay. Why don't we get as many people into the ark over the next 3 years? Why are we telling them about places getting destroyed by nukes after the rapture when the rapture is kind of our priority right now to get as many people saved so that when the Lord comes back, he takes the church out of here? Why am I worried about the United States of America destroying Ukraine by 4 nukes? Why am I worried
Yep.
about that?
Well,
And
maybe
like for
you
me,
shouldn't be worried about
well,
that,
see,
and you're in your lane.
That's like telling me, hey, worry about the tribulation in Revelation, worry about the bottomless pit opening up, worry about a third of men being destroyed by the water turning to blood. Like, no, like it's
Then
there,
I
but
encourage
I'm
you
not
to
gonna.
do that very thing. If that's what's on your heart and you discern that's what you're supposed to be
Right,
doing, then
but you're
go.
asking us to share stuff about Philip, and he's not on the same page as me. I believe Jesus Christ can come
Okay,
back at any
then
time.
don't share it. Then don't share it.
Well, that's what I've been telling you. This is why I've been saying I don't want to share it
That's fine.
because he says things like, hey, it's not this year. And I'm like, okay, maybe we'll talk about it next year. I don't know. But right
Okay,
now, we're all excited about this year. And I feel like
I'm
he's
excited
kind of a
about this
Debbie
year.
Downer.
You know what?
I know
Personally,
everybody here.
I
Yeah, we all
personally,
know.
I think there's a very good chance that after being on the live with Rick, if that's possible, that I'll be in the honeymoon cottage with my beloved bride of 36 years when the
Nice.
lights go out, and we'll be able to just sit there and just open the Bible, and if our lights still work on the phone, we can sit there and read the Bible. Okay.
Yes.
And you know what? I'm hopeful for those things.
Yes. For
I'm
sure.
not going to sit here because right now, me personally, and I told Philip on there, and I told him backstage. I said, I think you're wrong. Okay, but you know what? Because I'm hopeful for right now. Okay.
Right.
And I will tell everybody, because
Oh, I know you
Philip
are, bro.
is not,
We all
everything
are.
he
We all
says
are.
is not the gospel.
Right.
Boom.
But you bring them up every day,
Everybody hear it.
and I get it. I'm not trying to be hard on you, but I don't bring up what's his name, William. He's a post tribber guy. I don't bring him up every day. Like I like what he says, and he's a post tribber, so I'm going to bring him on my show and I'm going to read about what he teaches. I'm like, no, I heard what he said, and I don't need a post tribber on my channel for a while. I just don't. I don't need to argue with guys like that. Not to say Philip is a post tribber, but he's not on the same page as me. That's all. And I feel like we're forcing ourselves to defend Philip when he's saying no, it's 2029 the rapture. Okay,
I'm
well,
not feeling that like I need to defend Philip. And at this point right now, you know, all
but
I'm doing is,
you're
oh,
his loudest mouthpiece
well,
to bring his stuff to our attention. No one else is doing this.
okay, I'm in my lane. Okay.
Yes, for sure.
Number
I get it.
one, number two. Okay. I had pretty much, if you look at my channel prior to this happening, I was just doing timeout, going on everybody else's channel, and
Yes.
everybody plays a drinking game or whatever. And most people mention Philip Barnett before I do. And I
Right.
don't. Just like the other night when I was fixing to mention Lee Brainerd, and Derek was like, Philip Barnett. And I said, no, I wasn't going to say that. Okay. and then it looks like it's me, and I'm like, I'm on other issues pointing toward right now. And
Right.
then Philip says, hey, boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. There it is, done. And at this point, we don't have anything else scheduled right now to do anything. My stuff is out there. I'm watching it. I don't even have to do anything at this point. I'm
Right.
watching it grow by just, I don't have, and I could just sit here and come on here and fellowship.
I
And
think
we
David
can
just
talk
wants people
about
to live. Maybe,
the 666 and the number 18 and the fact
Yeah.
that we may be fact, I hope it's a fact that we going to get raptured here in a few days, and that will be awesome. And I'm
Yeah.
totally on board, and let's just talk about that.
I
Okay.
think we're
I agree.
totally going. And I stepped.
Oh, dude,
I muted
yes, we
myself.
are.
You guys needed to talk for a second. So
Oh yeah,
You
no, that
muted
was
yourself
beautiful,
again.
dude.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get your passion, and I agree. Like we're thinking it could be any time. And
man,
that's it.
I
I'll
want
stay
to.
in my own lane as well. You know where I think and all this stuff. So I'm not going to bug you about that. My audience is already giving me grief, going, leave Stephen alone. Let him do his thing. Okay.
leave Stephen
I
alone.
respect
I
that.
just
And I'm
don't
not
want to
trying to be a bug.
responsible. I just personally, I would just say, all of you guys, just like realize that I just consider being responsible for the lives on either side. If you don't
Yeah.
say it, or being responsible for saying it, and that either side is horrifying to me. And so I was like,
Right.
just don't
And,
make it. Don't
Yeah.
make yourself responsible for it. Is all that
Right.
we're telling you, Stephen. I think.
Yeah. And I guess for me as a Canadian, I know Philip wanted to talk about Canada. I'm like, how does it help knowing that Canada is going to be nuked to smithereens? Like, how does that help my audience if I'm sharing with them and saying, hey, I'm going to bring Brother Philip on and he's going to tell us which cities to go to
You don't
Probably
need
flee,
does
you know?
have a lot
Brother
more
Philip
Texas
on. If you
subscribers,
want to, how
maybe.
can you help your fellow Canadians? Because if you read the prophecy, because if you go back to September 23rd and you asked, send me the prophecy, and I sent it to you, and you never read it, okay? And what in that prophecy it says to get prepared for
Yeah.
the radiation victims that are going to be coming down
Can I
from Canada. And
can
if
I
you
vouch
read
for you,
that,
bro?
and I've also sent you requested the Azovina, and I've also
And I
sent
did,
you
and I did watch
Can I
some of
vouch
that
for?
today.
I will
Okay.
vouch.
And
let me
so
say
when you ask,
Listen.
how can that help? That's how it can help. Okay. And
Hey.
if you don't want to do it, you want, then we could go with Esther and say, well, then salvation will be raised up from another direction. Okay.
I think
So,
if
I mean,
well,
that's,
Go
can
ahead,
I vouch
Skiz.
for you? Can I vouch for you? I'll vouch
Yeah,
for
go
you.
ahead, kids.
What I'm saying is that Stephen, also, we both live in Texas. I live on a pretty decent family. It's like 500 some acres, and I feel like the Lord has led me to just realize that it might be used. Well, there's another adjacent person that I know. He also has a big piece of land that touches. I'm like, he feels it too, and we're like, dude, we're both watching. And it's like, dude, come here, Lord, lead them here. If it saves lives, and this is a place like I am in Corsicana, and I was in the Eclipse. That's why I was talking about. It's interesting. I'm in Corsicana. I was in Totality, and somebody, I think it was Bro Chooch, put it was 726 days to April 4th or something. It's one of those days, but
Yeah, which
but I'll vouch in Texas, it does feel like a lot of people with land handed down to us are feeling that. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to be responsible, but I made a map of what he said just in case. I mean, I'm
yeah,
not going to die on that hill though, but I'm like,
yeah,
I do. It
but
does feel
Ty,
weird out here recently in
but but
Texas.
but
It does.
yeah, but Ty, you and I, we can be helpful in Texas right now because I
Oh, it's
asked
set
Philip
up. Come
straight up.
here. Yeah, come here.
I know.
Dude,
I
they
asked
have
Philip,
live
yeah,
straws.
and now I know why God moved me back here in 2020 because I've been prepping for 25 years,
Yeah, it's
and
before I was
this
saved
place
also. Or I don't know if you were saved, but
totally set up, and I'm like, wow. And I asked Philip, I said, because he knows the voice of the Lord. I said, is Port Lavaca going to be overtaken during tribulation? He said, no. Corpus Christi
that'll
will
be it.
be. And I asked him on the live, and he said,
Oh, that's crazy.
and I kind of pressed him on that, and he he reluctantly gave up some of the private Texas, and said Austin won't
I
be
don't know.
taken.
I
But
mean,
said,
it's
but
here. But
but
what's
said,
crazy is before the prepping stuff, I will say it for a fact. I swear I'm not telling a story. When I bought like camp, like survival gear. It was right before I got saved. It was during the sick times. And it
COVID.
yeah, and I swear on everything. I did a big order, and it
Yep.
was six hundred
yeah,
$66.68, and it freaked me out. I
So
was
it
like,
was
whoa,
$18.
no,
It's $18. Oh, that's
no, but
so
$18.
bad.
it freaked me out.
But
I was like,
see,
okay,
but
but I still
Ty,
have it.
that's how we
It's
can be
weird.
helpful in
I
our
swear, I'll
areas
post
right
the
here
receipt.
because of this
I'll find
prophecy.
it.
We can be helpful.
I will find that. I swear I'm not making that up. It'll take some digging, but I'll get it.
I know. You and
But
me,
it
we
really
need to
did.
hook up. We're not that far from each other, and if we're
I
still
know.
here,
And
whenever I get back from Passover, let you and I hook up, and we'll have dinner or something. All right?
hey,
Does that sound
I
cool?
sent you a video. We got the bull today, by the way. I know you.
Did you? You got that
Yes,
bull?
yes,
All
dude.
right.
It went smooth. So thank y'all for praying. I know Stephen prayed a bunch. We got him. That was
Amen.
straight up. He got me to go live, and somebody caused out of a feud with that did not involve us. They like opened our gate, and then instead of calling us, they pretty much just picked the cow. It was the craziest. I'm like, dude, now I gotta like chase it down and all this crap. And as soon as I started doing this stuff, and I'm like, but I'm watching God like it was eerily smooth, and I was like,
Yeah.
dude, it
Yeah.
was weird, bro. I was like, thank you, Jesus, every time.
People
Like,
used to
whole
Amen.
die
time.
for less in the Old West.
Dude, I was like, it was crazy. It was weird. I was like, wow, like this is crazy.
Yeah, it
I'll
is.
s- I'll say this:
Time.
I don't have a whole lot of skin in the game.
No,
You
you
know,
don't.
as
You have no skin at
you
all.
figure. Oh no! What happened? Uh,
You don't even have a leg to
I
stand
love
on.
this.
What are you
I
talking
love
about?
this.
He's got his neck
listen,
puffed up.
just call me Hopalong. So I will say this about Philip Barnett. When I see him preach, I know he believes it.
Yes.
It's
No
so hard.
question.
You
He
can't
believes.
fake that. You
Yes.
can't fake that. Not at
Nope.
that intensity level. So I'm going to give him that. And I will give him that he's been right about a couple of things. Okay. But also, I heard someone that I think has some pretty good smarts inside their noggin there. Bring up, and I saw it again in chat here recently, where in the tribulation there's not going to be a safe space. There's just not. Um, I don't know if planting trees 3 years ahead of a rapture is going to be is helpful. I don't because
I totally get
there's
that.
going to be a mountain falling out of the sky.
Okay,
75-pound hailstones.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. I mean, one of his big things is to protect the walnut trees and protect what's already here. Number one. Number
It's all gonna
two.
burn.
Yeah, it is. It's different. And the thing about it is, it's like, how can things be helpful? Well, if you go back on the Azovana prophecy, there were thousands of Jews' lives that were saved because because of his preaching, and people that called him crazy, they ended up fleeing Ukraine and coming to the United States. Okay. But there were thousands of Jews' lives that were saved because of his preaching of get out of these cities and get west of the Dnieper River.
Does
That
he believe
is
that
a
Babylon
fact.
is USA?
Okay, so when you say there's no safe places, there's going to be a remnant in every country. And you know what? And I firmly believe it. There's only going to be 10% of America that's going to survive.
Which
What
10?
if they're the remnant
Which
that
10, I
actually
guess?
does survive, though? What if they're the ones that are
I'm not
protected
going
through
to
the
try
tribulation
leaning on my
from
own
rubble?
understanding to try to figure out
If it is like
what
Babylon.
10, because that's not my job.
You know how I know that the
In the
rapture is going to
wilderness.
happen real soon?
Dude.
Because this year feels like all of this is way
Soon as-
different than what it felt like last year. Last year we were all like it felt like everyone was like on the same page with the dates and everything. This year is like it's so scatterbrained
You're right.
that and it's kind of and meanwhile you
I
just
think it's
look
right
at the
now,
events that are going on in the Middle East and it's like as soon as this is over and we get a peace deal, it's pretty much done. Done
Yeah.
deal, dunsies.
Well, okay, and listen to this. Listen to this, because with what Philip Burnett said, and I had another brother of mine that called me today, and he's talking about, and this is completely separate, okay, and he's talking about a convergence like no other, and I mean, he and I are supposed to talk again tomorrow. That's going to happen next year, okay. And I don't know what all that is, but the thing about it is, I don't take just what Philip Barnett said. I mean, I'm looking at everything and I'm discerning things, and I'm like, wow, is it with hey, can anybody deny with God all things are possible? Okay, it is.
Well, can you said something about the Tweeter. You said I don't think
Tweeter didn't say anything, man. He had like
I'm talking about what he said about the Antichrist, like the covenant. I don't think we'll see that, because that would mean that that Satan.
Oh yeah, Noah's thing.
Reacting to him stepping up.
Hold on. The audience probably doesn't even know what we're referencing.
No,
so we're talking about
I'm just saying I don't think we will see even the covenant. I don't think we will be.
Let me state this for the audience.
It will come as a result of the opening of the first seal to conquer the earth. The first rider will conquer and gather and just be laser focused. That's my opinion. I think we will sit there and we're like, that's when we fall down and we're like, oh shoot, he's about to open the first seal. It's right there in Revelation 5. It's like, whoa, that's us, dude. It has to be.
So Skiz is referencing a conversation that we had a couple weeks ago with Noah the Greek, who dug into Revelation and
no, that has nothing to do. No, he thinks that we're not that person. He don't. He
Right.
thinks that we are not the elders. I say, who else is?
No,
blood
no,
bought
no,
to
no.
be?
Hold on. Don't even go to the elders yet. Hold on, wait. Okay, because he
Well,
hasn't even had. I
that's
haven't
my
even heard him
excuse that
explain
we
that
will
yet.
not see that. We will not see the Antichrist because that is us. I believe that once that seal
Well,
is
we got to
open,
get
that's
Noah on for that one.
well.
Yeah. I
That would
mean,
mean that Satan or even worse, the Antichrist. He would know the day and hour. So then it would be like the rapture's reaction to that. So I'd say that no man under heaven, earth, in heaven. I mean,
no
anywhere
yawning.
Oh,
You
is
stop
sorry.
that
able
right
to
That
now,
be
was
open
Shane.
to
because I
spirit.
don't have oxygen. That's why in Canada
Okay.
we're so far up.
Yeah, they're taking away your speech and your.
We're so close
That's.
to heaven up here.
Are you?
Shane,
Are y'all
Shane, if you're
really?
Shane, whenever you're getting tired, bro, just send me the invite thing over, and I'll take it over, man. Whenever you're ready.
All right. Just keep going all night. That's funny.
Shoot.
No,
I mean,
this
there's also the interpretation of the 12 elders that it's the 12 princes of the 12 tribes,
No,
and
but it
it's
says out
also
of
the 12
every kindred
apostles.
tongue, people, and nation. That's every kindred tongue, people, and nation. To me,
Okay. Well, I
I'm
mean,
just saying.
we don't know. So I
Pull it up,
mean, we
Shane.
can't
I
we
can't
can't
pull
go
it up.
hardcore in the dirt either way. But what you were talking
Just kidding.
about and what was being referenced was the Antichrist. Am I
We will not
correct?
see that covenant because I believe that covenant is after a little bit after. I mean, I don't know how long, but I do believe it is after that first seal is open, done by the conquering first riders in the next chapter, whatever.
Okay. Yep. We're gonna have to
But
get
we
Noah
see the first
back in
seal
here.
opened in Revelation 5, and it's like,
can you arrange that, Stephen, to have Noah back on?
Sure.
I can't find his
Yeah,
Because
channel
we
either,
got to
man.
settle this before the rapture happens this week. We
I
have to
know.
settle this.
We've got
I'm
precious
down.
little time.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
love this
call
stuff,
him. I'm
guys.
gonna call him right now.
No, I
No,
want to go to bed.
no. Shane's already yawning. No.
No,
we have
Steven,
the
I'm gonna
rapture.
call you jump
I
and
could
cut or jump
almost
off.
promise you Shane will fall off before the rapture, which could happen at any second.
What time is it for
And
y'all?
and the whole thing
For me,
about
it's
this
10:30
is,
at night.
why
Yeah,
is
for
it
me,
that we're
8.
arguing so heavily right now? And you know
Are
what?
we?
We don't have
It's because Noah's not here.
no,
What is
no,
his? Somebody should
no.
post the channel there. I've
Maybe
been
that
looking.
was the thing, but we don't have long to wait. We don't
I'm
have
not
long to
arguing
wait,
about
and then
anything. I'm just
we're
right.
gonna know. And
I
then
hope
we're
we
gonna
don't
know.
finish. I hope we don't finish this stream before the rapture. That's
Hey, I'm with you. I'm in.
we
There
got
you
Boy,
go.
I
Me
hope
too.
the rapture doesn't happen tonight because I really want
I'm
to.
really tired.
I will say, have y'all felt like extra drained? Like we're like
Yeah, I
I
feel
can't
that
like
too.
the last couple days, bro. Like bad. The end of this March, like
I gotta get
weird.
up at 4 a.m.
You got to
Oh.
deliver
I
Taco
don't know if
Bells.
it's just me, but yeah, I mean, and yeah, a lot of division. I see Mindy said that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that like
Can,
a
Yeah,
lot
can we?
more.
Let me call Rick and see if I can find that video. We can play it on here. We can do a reaction video to it.
You want to clear everybody off my channel? Look, this is a demon-free zone tonight. Demon-free zone.
Better
No
be.
demons here
I start
allowed.
kung
No
fu
demons
kicking.
allowed tonight.
Tee, I stuck in.
Tell that to L.A. Marzulli.
Yeah, that's funny.
Man, I saw an L.A. Marzulli video, and that guy was just selling me stuff. That's all
Yeah,
I got from him.
no offense,
Okay, you
but
know
yeah.
what? We're gonna have to do another night. Maybe we should do a Wednesday night again because we're getting close, man.
Well, hey guys, let me tell you something. And I asked everybody to here. Let me turn my
Careful,
there we
he's gonna go into the
no,
run on sentence.
I asked everybody to pray for me, pray for my trip because I'm gonna be
Yes,
I'm
be safe.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
be
be
safe.
leaving. I'm gonna be leaving late tomorrow evening.
Why?
Tomorrow,
Oh, it is tomorrow.
so I can
You
get
like driving all night long? Drive during the day, bro. Be safe.
Less traffic.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Is
Yep.
it easier at night?
It's way
less
easier
traffic.
to drive at night.
it's way easier at night.
Lights are always
And-
green.
but,
Cheap.
but let me finish. Okay, so here's the thing.
You could
You
do
know,
a live stream.
That's exactly what I intend to do because my
Well,
wife will be sleeping in the back, and I'm gonna run it through my
You're
headset,
so bad when
and
you live stream and drive.
and my wife can be asleep, and she'll have her headphones on, watching her iPad until she goes to sleep.
You'll
And
be like Chevy Chase in Family Vacation where
chilling
he's
with you,
out.
bro. You
Holiday
already know.
roll.
We'll be chilling with you, bro. Hey,
Holiday
we're the
roll.
marathon
But
runners,
no,
bro.
let me tell you something. When I drove all night to come back, my
I
grandson
drove
was,
all night.
Guys are so bad.
Sorry, I can't help it. Okay, all right. Hold on. Wait. And
Is he
I
froze?
will mute.
can I
He
finish
froze him
yet?
up. Go ahead.
There we go. So whenever I am, whenever I drove back, I did a live, and I had 21 people that were on, that helped me to
Stay awake.
going. Okay. And
Makes
so,
sense.
I was just a rambling man, but just talking about this and that and the other, all the marbles, around in my head.
There
And
is this technique. It's basically a plane. You jump in a plane, and in like 2 hours you land. That's not possible.
That's got to be different.
Just like.
I'll be your Red Bull. I'll be your Red Bull.
I'll be
you'll
your
be my
Red
Red
Bull.
Bull.
That
All right,
sounds like
buddy.
a song. We need Joy Team to create a song. I'll be
I'll be your Red Bull.
your Red Bull. I'll be your whatever.
You know what? You,
I'll
you
keep
must
your-
be
I'll keep your-
prophesying, Shane, because Agent Bay just texted me,
I'll
and
prophet part.
she said, "What song do you want me to make you?"
There we go.
uh,
I'll be your Red Bull. How about that one?
there
Clip
you
that.
Don't
go.
worry, I'm cool.
Clip
There
that.
you go. I see all Shane's cool deals, man. His intros, man. I'm gonna switch over to his. I can't do that. He's
Yeah,
not on my
Shane
deal,
and
man.
Jason K
He
got the
doesn't
coolest
have.
name.
I need Shane. Can you
Shane's intro frightens me.
Yeah. Hey,
It does.
Shane,
You don't even
can
know
you
what's
send me
coming.
that? Can I
Black
use
Swan.
that one with the guy standing at the window? Can you send that to me?
Yeah.
There's a guy at the window.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
Antichrist. You didn't know that? This guy here.
You don't see.
Kind of looks like the Joker.
Yeah, if
Oh,
you
yeah.
could send that to me, I'm gonna and
My show.
Huh?
The cameraman
That's
was
my
a
show.
You
Why
can't-
would you use that on your opening? That's my show.
Well, I just asked if you would send it, and you said yes, and now you're backing up.
Steven's
backing
channel
up.
will consume all other channels.
Well, Shane uses my stuff.
What do I use? What do I use? This one?
Oh,
Well,
We only have 4 hours left to go on this marathon live stream. So buckle up, panelists.
you used his icon,
all
Shane.
day long. Let's go.
His
Because
icon
see
comes
me,
up.
I share
comes up
everything, and I don't
when-
care. And you know what? I literally care nothing about how many views I get. Because I'm after the lost sheep. Okay.
I get it. I get it. It would just be, to me,
you
it
got a
would
big
be
hook.
weird using it to open up with your show because that's a Black Swan opening. That's all I mean.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Shane.
That's
Shane.
cool. That's
Shane,
cool.
you remember at the start of the show when you switched to what Skiz is doing and it came up with Steven's icon and you
Yes.
were like, why is
Yeah, look
Yeah,
at
I
this.
noticed
This is weird. I don't know what happened. Look at this.
see
That's weird.
see
Oh,
see
I know. I love
I
it.
did.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
I'm glad you noticed. Okay. I wasn't tripping.
Well, I mean, it's okay because I mean,
I can give you this one. You could use this one. Downtown, where it's welcome to Black Swan Revelations.
Dude, I'll use it. I need
I'll just because I'll just download one of your videos and I'll just cut out that and
No,
put it
no.
on
Oh, that's real
that.
easy to do actually. I can help you with
No, you can't do that.
that.
yeah.
so bad. I'll be watching Steven's show, and all of a sudden, welcome to Black Swan Revelation. Like, what? Is there some kind of copyright infringement? Pretty soon, Pez is going to be like, "Hi, I'm the Black Swan.
Oh man.
I know I look green today."
Yeah, I'm gonna go and find
Oh.
all of his really cool stuff, man, and then I'm just gonna play
Too
it
much.
throughout the
There's too much
live,
cool stuff.
throughout
There's
the
too much.
live, just sporadically, you know, just for intermission
Well,
stuff.
you might be
Yeah.
fine.
Why, Spock? Why?
Because it's cool, man. I love it. But I won't do it. You didn't give me permission, so I won't do it.
Okay, thank you.
It
I'm
was
not
kind of
giving
weird that you
you-
wanted to
Hey,
do
you can
that,
use
though.
my info.
I know.
You can
it's
use
like-
my info.
Okay.
That's so weird. Like you could use this
Oh.
one, I guess. You can use that one if you want. That
Yeah,
one's pretty
it
cool.
even kind of looks
Oh,
like you a
man.
little bit there
No,
when it's
it does.
upside down.
Oh, Shane is just advertising his channel, wanting to get more views, man.
Is it working? Is it
Everybody
working
can
or
know
is
it's
it
not.
annoying?
It's
It's
not.
Actually,
It
we
feels
just
like
lost.
very
We just
good.
lost 14 viewers.
It's annoying people. I can tell you. That's not how you get views. You don't play your intro 3 or 4 times in a row like I did today to get more views.
Oh yeah, like when Shane, you know, whenever
you
we
play
said,
the
what
outro.
was that show, man? Are we at the end or something like that? I said, yep. And then Shane like ended the show right there, man. I thought he really did
Oh,
it, man.
wait,
I'm like,
you did
oh
use-
my god.
This is now the longest encore ever, by the way.
It is. It's a record.
I mean, Pink Floyd did like a
Did
10-minute
you actually
version
play
of
the outro?
Comfortably Numb once as
What's
an
that?
encore.
Yeah, I don't have an
Did you
outro.
actually
I just
play
used
the outro for one of them?
Yeah, I played the intro
It's like
again.
something, I swear.
Yeah, I played this one.
Oh yeah.
You don't see it coming.
Like a
don't see
dozen
it
times
coming.
tonight.
You don't
Yeah, I
even
knew
know.
you played something, and it tripped me out because I was doing the moderating stuff, and I was like, literally, I literally was shut down. You're like, come on. I was like, bet. All right, hold on. Now, guys,
whole
three
world
times.
I'll just cut that intro out, and then I'll just take it and take it into one of these little free
Why?
programs and just tell them
Why?
to just redo it and make it look different. But
You're scaring me now,
but-
Steven. You're scaring me.
but with the same thing. See, whenever I get, whenever I'm just like, you know, success leaves clues. Okay. And like that, I'm a guerrilla marketer. That's what I've always done. And I look and I see, and I'm like, oh, okay, all right, I can do. Okay, yep.
I don't mind
okay.
you copying anything. That's fine. But you asked if you could have my opening.
I didn't ask if I could have it. I was just thought it would be.
He was
cool
just
for
telling
the-
you he
I
was
just
gonna
thought
take
it would
it.
be cool for the trip. That's all.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I still can't figure out why that would be cool for the trip. Wouldn't that throw people off and go, oh wait, oh no, that's Steven.
Okay. It's all
I'm just
cool.
thinking.
You know what? I will. You know what? I can.
Maybe
You know
I
what?
should get Greg's opening for uptime and then
No,
I could
think
use that.
I'll probably just open mine with the Fellowship Junkie 3-minute one. That's cool.
Yeah, I like that one. That's
How
yours.
How did this start, by the way? This particular leg of the conversation.
Yeah,
Steven
because
just wanted to steal my opening. That's all.
I didn't want to steal his opening. I asked to borrow it, and he said no, and that's okay. He said yes first, and everybody heard it.
I didn't understand. I guess that was my fault. I
Oh,
thought you meant
yes, you did.
I thought you meant in
did.
here, like you wanted to host
Oh,
or
this
something and
guy.
use it.
This guy. I love you, Shane. It's all good, bro.
Because you have used my channel.
I
Like,
know.
you
You
host.
know what? I mean, it's such a privilege to do this, man. See, I got my Black Swan Revelation thing going on here.
That's what's making it weird is
Like those.
because it looks like you're slowly morphing into
Have the Black Swan. We kind of look alike in some ways.
Yeah, when your picture's upside down,
The bet
it looks
is that
just like
Black
Steven.
Swan right there.
Yes, I
Black
can
Swan
become the
event, the
Black
next big
Swan
Black Swan.
myself.
Steven
I just
Seagal.
need to get me a, because hey, my intro
Y'all look
does
like
have a
cousins.
Black Swan in it. It does have a my intro. One of my intros does have the Black Swan in it.
That's a chicken, not a black swan.
No,
Yeah.
it is. It
No,
is. It
chickens are
truly
not
is, man.
swans.
You can't tell the difference between a chicken and a black swan, Stephen?
Swans have
You-
longer necks.
Yes.
You haven't seen my intro that has your Black Swan in it?
No.
Why don't
I
you
No,
know
play
you-
it?
because you don't watch videos and you talk about things that that you don't have the depth of knowledge on.
Oh boy, I better mute again. These boys need to talk. Scares.
No,
I'm
Line 'em
just
up.
saying.
Line
I'm
'em
not
up.
just calling it like it is.
it's
I
not
mean,
true though. You sent me a Zuza and I was watching it today. Part 1.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Zuza.
Yeah,
Zuza.
but you know what? That's what I've
All right, y'all
always
play rock,
loved
paper,
about
scissors.
Shane, because I loved his Franklin Scott Key Bridge, man. I just sat there, I was glued to it, man. You know, because he was saying the police cars are saying they're there, but they're there, and this and that. And man, I love that. And then he came down on me on the in the chat, and I'm like, screw Shane for like a week, and then I came back.
And have I been any different? Like, really? Am I not the same guy as back then?
Oh yeah, dude, you're all right, bro. I don't care what Ty says about your tweeter. You're all right.
It did throw me off a little bit with Philip when he was saying in his Azusa video that Joseph was giving Nebuchadnezzar interpretation for his mene tekel, and I'm like, that wasn't Joseph, that was Daniel. So sometimes he throws different names in there by accident.
Yeah, he does.
So
He
yeah, but I
does.
knew what he meant. So that should tell you I was watching the video. I pay attention.
Absolutely. And check this out, man. I happened to be watching. I wasn't watching the Texas Remnant again, but somehow it popped up, and it was this one section of it, and he was talking about how Saul was supposed, or not Saul. Who was the first king of Israel?
Saul.
David.
Yep. Saul.
Saul was
Yeah.
supposed to kill
God.
all the Amalekites, but he
Yes.
didn't. He didn't kill Agag, and that
Yep.
and he said that Haman was the seed from Agag.
Amalekites. Oh,
Like,
okay.
And
it was
so that threw me there, and
Melchizedek
I was like, I didn't know. I sent that to Greg,
Yeah, I was about to
and
say,
Greg was like, "Whoa," and I'm like,
one of the
I'm
big-
OCD like that, because I will watch things over and over again, like the Azovina
Yeah.
and stuff, and I'll get something different out of it every time.
He's
And it's
talking about Haman from Esther.
Well,
Yes.
technically, Melchizedek was the first king because he was king of the world at that
he
time.
was.
But
Yeah, and
Stephen was
it's,
talking about
spoken in
Israel, I
Hebrews.
think.
Yeah, but he was right there in Israel.
But there were kings also before.
so
Melchizedek.
so it
That's-
makes me wonder, but
There
how
was
long
not.
how long it
Yep.
was between them killing the Amalekites or whatever, and before Samuel got there to kill Agag himself. And I'm like, did they set him up in a tent and have some hanky panky going on? You know how people do, with in the wars, they'll take the leaders after they're captured, and give them a little bit of grace and mercy first, or was it did they just flat out not kill all of the Amalekites, and somehow the devil's seed got out of there and made it to Haman? And I'm looking at that, and I'm going, wow, that's a new one that and it had nothing to do with his Texas prop. Well, what it had to do with, then he goes on to say that's why whenever the Chinese come across the border in Texas, that if they have the mark, you give them no quarter at all, you kill them, all of them, just like Saul them were supposed to kill the all the Amalekites, and that's how that
And I think we could get into trouble for borderline racist stuff like that. To say the Chinese are taking the mark and coming across to America, it's kind of a stretch.
I will say this is interesting. I don't know. Y'all probably know more, but like how all it says how all the churches are. I mean, they're not in Asia, obviously, but like it says all the churches in Asia. Like,
Yeah,
kind of
that's
interesting. I don't know.
yeah,
I don't
that's
know the significance.
that's Turkey area.
man, I get emails and I get comments from people
I
that are
don't know if that's
speaking
significant.
that are in in Russian and stuff, and then I have to use Chat GPT, and then depending on what it is, then I have to contact Natalia over in Ohio, who is Philip's translator, on how do I respond to this. So I mean, so there's a whole lot of stuff that I do behind the scenes that has nothing to do with the circle of people that watch these videos.
Mhm.
I mean, these are things that come in that are being reached, that I'm reaching out to. Like sometimes when I was running those things like late at night, and there'd only be 4 or 5 people watching, and then and just like in my fellowship junkie, answering
Mhm.
answering prayer requests at midnight,
You
because
know.
I'll be sitting up with it, and I'll be sitting there watching and watching the chat, and and then watching
know.
my email, and then something will pop in, because I'm
You know.
sitting there putting that
Yep.
up on the screen while it's playing.
You
During
know.
the lives to email Mission for Christ for XYZ, I got different banners and stuff set up, so
You
that,
know.
and this has nothing to do with the circle of people here that are,
You know. You know.
and so, but it's helpful,
You
because there
know.
are people coming,
What if somebody's only time?
and
Yeah.
and
You
it's
know.
and what's really interesting is that whenever I lost my um um my extended stuff, advanced features or whatever, and all I did was sit there and doing that, and I think there was a purpose in that, because at that
You
point
know.
I was so frustrated. I said, I'm going to burn the channel to the ground right here, right now. And that's all I started doing was
Right.
that. And then all of a sudden, you know,
You know.
my all of a sudden my numbers start going up, and I'm sitting back, and I
You know.
talked to KG, and KG says, I don't see anybody new in the chat or in the comments. And I said, these people you're not going to find in the chat. You're not going to find them in the comments. They're sitting there watching, and then they're subscribing because they're waiting for the next revelation. And I get those, and they come in
Mhm.
You know.
sporadically. What about the Philippines? What about this? What about that?
Good
And then
point.
I deal with Philip on the backside on
With
on
the
these
subscribers
different things.
watching.
It's not just about this group. This is just a vehicle,
You know.
that keeps
You
me
know.
busy. And whenever I'm not doing that stuff, it's like, okay, let's do time out. Let's go hang out with Shane. Let's go Prophecy Monday and watch robot videos. And and
You
then
know.
Derek's favorite was when the robot got arrested. you know
You know.
but anyway, I'm all over the place.
This time he's
I'm at,
actually mocking.
so anywho, Shane just
You
played that.
know.
We got 4 hours left, right? Yeah, because I need to stay up late tonight anyway, but so I'll sleep a little bit late. No. I'm going to get up early, and I'm staying up late tonight, and I still got to finish JD Farag's prophecy update from Sunday. And then what is today? Today is Monday, so I still
The
have to
30th.
listen. I have to listen to his regular message from Sunday, and so that will keep me up later tonight. And then I get up early, which will make it easier for me to sleep from about 12 to I'm going to try to sleep for about 2 or 3 hours and then get up and spend some time on um, uh, uptime. And then that'll give me a few hours past that, between then and
You
10
know,
o'clock to get my truck loaded up and get everything set and ready to go. And then we're on the road. And I'll be
on the
getting
road
set up
again.
for the live.
Be
And
careful,
I got to
bro.
get a playlist and stuff put together still. So whenever I'm be some, I might just, who knows? I might play and just sit there and do a reaction video there to the night that Philip Barnett came on with me and Shane at the 23rd.
We'll hang
The
out
night
with
of the
you. We'll
23rd
keep
when
you
I
on.
hadn't slept for 26 hours, so I can just pause it and comment and say, you know what, right here, you see where Shane goaded me into, inviting Philip Barnett on. See, I got all these things running around in my head, and I'm like, okay, but ultimately, it's the Holy Spirit that will lead, guide, and direct my steps. I can make all the plans I want, but the Holy Spirit's going to do it all.
Period. There it is. There's the end of the sentence. Stephen, I love you, man. You are the king of the run-on sentence, brother. I want to see the YouTube transcript on that.
Oh, man.
Clip that.
Oh, yeah.
It's my favorite. I'm just
Now
counting
we're
the right along with it. I think, dude, we got into the 50s. I love it, man. I love it. I'm tired, I guess. I don't know. I'm tired. Lord,
No,
I
it's true.
apologize.
Yeah, that's all right. Makes it tough to moderate when you have nine or 10 long-winded preachers, man, on the show. Because everybody has good things to share, and sometimes it's like, wow, a moderator's like, when do I cut this guy off? Because he's actually only on his first point. He's got 3 more coming, right? So Stephen knows that. When you're on a panel with like 9 people, it's hard, right?
Well, whenever I first started doing it, KG was like, you can't do it on Wednesday nights because I got church and this. And I said, KG, you know what? I don't care if I have moderators. I don't care.
Right.
I really don't.
I get that. I actually understand that. That makes sense to me. But you've probably never heard a long pause like that before. I'm actually gonna go to bed. I'm gonna press end stream, and I'm gonna end the show. And then, but if you guys want to go,
then we can fellowship for another 4 hours.
Yes.
Betty Bye sounds like a good idea.
Yes. Some of us have to get up
Hey
early.
guys, just so everybody knows in the chat, the real show's fixing to start. You know what? Let me set up on that, and I will stream it. I'll pull it up on Edge.
Oh no.
He's the real deal, bro.
He's the real deal. This is putting people like William to shame.
Bro,
you think William goes long?
He got me in like out of my comfort zone, and I'm like, I sound so dumb on this stuff, but dude,
no, you don't, dude. Dude, you know more scripture, chapter, and verse than I do, bro.
We're going 3.5 more hours, brother. Don't you know? You're going to lose your salvation.
He's the real deal.
Yep. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream with this little outro.
Okay, Shane,
but if you guys want to stay on, you can.
No. Can you hold on for just a second?
He's coming back afterwards. He's gonna go 4 rounds. He's doing it. Watch him. Watch.
No, he didn't.
Oh man, how can I do this, man? Yeah, because I want to stream the after show, and I just got to figure out how to share this screen.
An after show.
That's all right. You can go ahead and go, Shane. I'll figure it out.
Okay. All right. So thank you guys for being on the show. Well, thanks to my audience for being here for 3.5 hours. It's like a record. I only meant to
Oh,
come
yeah.
on for 30
Thank
minutes,
you.
which is good.
There's
But
real
Okay,
feel
all
free.
right. Good
but-
night, Philip. Good night, Philip.
but you guys can hang out in the back for sure, no problem. And I'll see you guys later. Hopefully, we'll do this again.
Yeah,
Let's
thank
do
you.
it again, Shane.
Thank you for having
Yes,
me on,
please.
Shane. I love you,
Now or
bro.
never.
This was
Awesome.
fun.
It's
It was
now or never.
y'all.
Oh, hey, I want to talk to you about something, Tweeter, after
Sorry,
this.
Shane,
No!
I heard it all.
No, Lord, no. Oh God.
No,
All right,
you did something about causing a rebirth.
What I do?
Okay, you
A
guys
re-
can talk in the back. I'll
Yeah,
see you
what,
guys
reverb?
later.
What's
Bye-bye.
a reverb?
Good night.
Black Swan Revelations here on YouTube brought you today's mind-bending journey. Dive into the discussion, your comments, questions, prayer requests, and powerful testimonies of Jesus' love are what fuel this community. Did today's episode hit home? Smash that like button. New here? Subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss a live stream or a video upload. Thanks for being part of today's adventure. Catch you in the next video, or maybe even in the clouds. Stay curious, stay blessed.